All right, so
I should have stayed
four,
home.
one, two,
She's 4.
3, 4.
Yeah, she's 4.
Okay. All right.
I'm
check,
35.
check.
Check, check.
Ooh, that's good. Check, check. Check, check.
Check. She got to be the difficult one. She's like that kid in class that says like present where everybody else is saying
No, she's
here.
the kid in class from goddamn Atlanta with the powder on her face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I don't know that was
The
first season.
I think the second season, no?
I think second season.
Second season. Yeah.
Yeah.
That kid was creepy.
Yes. That's you.
I'm creepy.
We good, we good,
Am
we
I-
good, we
you
good, we
think I'm
good, we good, we
creepy?
good.
Yeah, we good, man.
Am I creepy? Ladies and gentlemen of the world, is Genevieve creepy?
Episode, all right. Episode, no. Well, episode 53. I
Yes.
almost forgot how we started. Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Yeah,
How you
yeah.
hollering?
Because I can, Jen.
What the hell?
Welcome to another episode. In the building, we have Darren.
Bim.
Genevieve.
And we have a special guest with us.
Damn,
I'll let her
it's
introduce
super
herself. Since she's
Ooh.
just, I could just feel the aura. I can feel the energy hitting
There's
me in the
aura
face.
here.
There's mad aura in here. J. Cole blessed the spot earlier.
Oh my God.
And now, we got more aura coming down here. So introduce yourself, madam.
My name is Marie Michaelle.
Marie
Say again?
Michaelle.
Marie Michaelle.
Yes.
Is that Haitian?
It's it's
Creole?
French Creole, yeah.
French Creole?
Yeah, I
Is
suppose.
Is it bought or brought?
Oh, fuck you.
Never mind. Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
You taught him some Creole words.
I can't.
Can you say your name
apparently.
again? I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll say it in English.
Marie.
Michaelle.
Oh, why y'all
How do you
trying to
say
be
Michaelle?
fancy, yo?
We're
That's
not
how you're supposed
fancy. It
to say
said
it.
Marie. My name is
Marie.
Marie
Yes.
Michaelle. I
You
grew
have
up
to-
being called Marie
You have to
Michaelle.
skate over the R, Bim.
Jen, you
you
can do
know
that?
this already. No, she's really not moving the muscle.
Nah,
Yo, I
bruh.
hate Jen.
Let me try. My how you do
Your
it?
little
with your-
African
with
mouth
your-
don't We're not
My
Spanish.
African mouth don't do that.
We don't roll our R's in here.
But how y'all don't roll it, but it's like a layup.
Marie.
Marie.
Yes.
Yeah.
It ain't a finger roll, but it's just like
Think
a
about it.
You just throw it up.
Marie.
See?
Our African tongue is heavy. It's heavy. It
We
doesn't.
can't do that.
It
You
doesn't.
speak French because you guys speak French.
She does.
Who speaks French? I don't speak French.
I don't speak. I don't-
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
Africans
Nigerians, nah.
I took
That's
French
where
in
my dad's
school.
people's from.
Your pops, you said is
Yeah,
people's from?
like my his
Oh.
grandfather's grandfather before they took us from Haiti.
Okay, oh my
I traced us
Niger.
to Yoruba land, Nigeria. Yeah, yeah.
Come on, man. We all here
Look, he's like, I
together.
gotta win.
Huh? Your real name is
Hola, Marie.
Hola,
Hola.
Funke, you know,
I'll be my Michael.
blessing.
Blessing. Joyce.
Joyce.
Joy.
Sorry, I just derailed the whole shit
I
there.
don't fucking
No, it's
remember.
all right. It's all right. So we where do we go from here? I don't even know. So we
Jail.
asked our good friend to come join us on the show for some banter. She is a dope person in my. I've known you a long time.
A long time.
We met at Cuban Revolution when I was busting tables. and
Ooh, that
stuff.
was a while ago.
Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah.
she's bartending and stuff like that. Super dope individual. I can't just.
Darren is flustered.
I am flustered because I haven't seen her in that long. I'm excited. Good friend of me and Clarabelle. She's known us for a while too.
Yeah.
But tell us about yourself, madam.
All right. The fun part, right? So I am a spoken word artist,
Ooh.
poet, and published author. So what spoken word artist means is someone who writes and performs their own poetry.
Okay.
So I don't just read it. I mean, sometimes I do. Depends if they're not paying me. But no,
pretty cool.
I don't just read it. I perform it.
Right.
Okay.
I also published 2 books.
We got an author in the house.
Yes.
Author.
I have a company called Haiti Bound where we take people to Haiti.
Yes.
Haiti's going through it right now, but we
Yes.
take people to Haiti. We did 3 times last year. This year looks like we're only doing 2. And then I bartend a few nights a week to pay the bills.
Where about?
This place called. Do I have to shout?
Nope,
them
you
out?
don't actually. 'Cause they ain't paying us.
Yeah.
It's
'Cause
fine.
she-
We don't
she
get
don't
free
wanna-
entry.
yeah.
That's
And
whatever.
I used to model all through my 20s. I used to go to New York. I have
Yeah?
paintings and stuff up, and people
Really?
tag me on Instagram like, "You're in Switzerland." I worked with this woman
Oh.
named Michaelaine Thomas, and she's blowing up now in the
Mm.
art world.
But you don't see residuals.
So
off
they paid me for my image off the front. I got paid to do that shit.
Yeah.
They pay you,
Yeah.
but whatever they do with your image, you sign it. They keep
Wow.
it. It's theirs.
of that. Huh. How do you feel about that after the fact? Like,
I don't care. Obviously, I take pictures as a model.
Right, right.
You know that your picture is being used for that product, and
Yeah.
it's no longer mine. That's fine. It's all over
That's
the
pretty
place.
cool.
It's my. I don't want kids, so to me, that's my legacy. My image, my words.
You don't
gonna
want
be here
children?
forever. Nah, I never did,
dope.
and I still don't.
I mean, I love my son. I was just saying it's dope that because you don't hear that a lot. Dylan, I
We're
love
not gonna do the pre-com thing.
No, but you're right. We don't hear a lot of people that come up front and say, "I don't want kids."
Right. Right.
Or it's something, and then society says something's wrong with you if you don't want kids.
Oh yeah,
Right.
I get that all the time.
Really?
Yeah, my
Is it-
family finally gave up, but the world still does.
Oh,
it to me.
that must have been tough for your family.
Nah.
What are you going to give me grandbaby?
Nah,
Huh?
my mom knows what she birthed. They know I'm crazy.
But you're not an only child though.
Nah, I have 2 nephews and a niece. My
Yeah.
siblings had kids, so
Ah,
they
so
good.
you're good. Yeah. You're good.
I go see them once a week. I'm like the fun
you go, the
aunt.
fun
I
aunt,
get
the
my
fun
little
crazy aunt.
ovaries, shut up for a second,
Yeah.
and then I go
then
back
you
to my
hand the
life.
kids right back. That's it.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
So what was the name of the company that you
Haiti Bound
Haiti Bound?
Adventures.
Can you tell us more about that? Because Darren, I think you on a previous episode
yes,
mentioned it.
I mentioned it. I tried to tell people about it, and I did a horrible job. So, explain.
So, a good friend of
else is
mine
new?
named Emmanuel went to Johnson and Wales together. He's Haitian as well, and he
With a name like Emmanuel, I understand
Emmanuel,
it.
Haitian.
Emmanuel.
My brother's name is
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
We say Emmanuel.
That's my brother's name.
And he's been doing it, I want to say, for like a good 14 years. He started with, he was going to Haiti on vacation, and he would invite his friends to come with him. And friends started inviting friends, and it got big. So I used to knew he did it, but I was like, my parents, if you're Haitian, like our parents left there, they do not want to go back.
Yeah.
Because their experience was from
it's very different.
a president called Baby Duck Duvalier, and they were, we've had some messed up leaders, but they were corrupt, and they saw stuff getting crazy, and they didn't want to raise their first child in Haiti. Thank God. and they came to Boston. They raised me in Boston, but
Boston.
oh my God, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, so
Haiti
so
Bound.
I had heard that he was going to Haiti all the time, and I was like, I'm not going to Haiti. Usually I would go with my family. We get off the plane. We go straight to my little
Yep.
town where
Yep.
everyone knows me and everyone's watching me. I can't do
We are
shit.
safe. Yep.
So finally, he was like, come with me every year. My broke ass is like, I'm coming. Well, yeah, I finally save up. I'm going back a few years. I finally save up. And I go with him, and I saw Haiti. I didn't go to my town. I went through another part. I had a life-changing experience. I fell in love. I remember sitting on a private island, watching the sunset, looking at the mountains, going, this is my country, and nobody ever told me this shit. This is my land, and nobody ever showed. They only told me the poverty. And I don't remember being poor growing up. I left Haiti at 6, but I believed it because I didn't know no better. And you do drive through the poverty and stuff, but... So I fell in love with it, and then I went back. They went 6 months, and I went back the second time, and I went back the third time, and each time I went back, I got something out of it. Finally, the 4th time, he was like, yo, you want to work with me? I was like, hell yeah. So it's me who lives here in Rhode Island, and I do a lot of the marketing, and I'm one of the tour guides when we're in Haiti. My boy Emmanuel, who runs it, he's the president. He acts as one of the tour guides. And the third person is our boy who's on the ground in Haiti, and he's like chief of police.
Oh.
So we get all the buzz before the buzz hits the buzz.
Right.
Right? So we always know what's going on. We know don't come this month, cancel the trip. Sometimes we've been there, and stuff happened like while we're there, and he knows, like he could send his people who work for him, the other cops, to unblock the road for us.
Oh, wow.
Or we know don't go north, stay south. So it's a good team. It's a good team.
So what do y'all do in Haiti exactly?
So we party like rock stars, and then we do the tourism stuff. So we call it 420 friendly because me and my boy, I bring all my shit over there with me.
Sure enough.
So I'm not lacking because Haiti weed is whack.
Wait, so you travel with it?
Hell yeah.
Oh, brave. Brave.
Nah,
as
they-
Darren
you
would
are
say.
brave.
They're not looking for weed. They're looking for bombs, cocaine, stuff like that. Because I've had like dogs literally come up to my place where I keep it, sniff, and keep going. So now I don't
like
get
that.
scared. I get to Boston before you go through security.
Come up
There's
to
this
my
dog that goes back and
place.
forth. I'm like,
Hey.
you ain't looking at us.
Good to know.
And then with edibles and vapes now,
Oh, that's
yo,
true.
I be bringing whole cakes in my suitcase. I be having like 3 vape pens. Yeah, well, that's just easy.
She's like, whole cake.
Like I feel like they just
I'm,
like
I'm trying to figure out how to bring regular cakes. Like, I'm just like, oh
You can't
shit.
walk
we'll
through
bring-
eating
talk.
it.
Nigga, that's the problem. I ain't got that kind of self control. So you like,
No, I be having some in my carry on because you can't really. They're not. I don't think they're ready at that level yet because
No, they're
edibles
not.
and all that stuff is newish.
like,
Yeah.
So now I be having it in my purse. I had the lady open the chocolate once. She's like, "What's that chocolate?" I'm like, and I didn't know what was in it. I was like, She put it right back.
she knew what it
Easy.
was.
She knew what it was.
I think whatever. Thank you. So what we do, we have a schedule. We do during the day activities. We might go to the museum. We might go to a waterfall. We might go to the caves that the Tainos rode in. We might go to the Citadel, whatever, daytime tourism stuff. We focus on the history of Haiti because that's the point. We're trying to bring Black people to understand the significance of Haiti and what they did for America and a lot of the world.
The revolution.
Because all they hear is the suffering, and I want to change the narrative.
Yeah.
So we've had, and it's people from all over the U.S. that come. I've had Philly, New York, Cali. They're from everywhere.
That's tight.
They're mostly Black, but we've had white, Asian people. We mostly focus on Black because white people are all up in Haiti.
Yeah.
I go on the plane. There's 4 Black people, and the rest is all white people going to Haiti almost every single time I travel to Haiti.
Are there resorts there? Like, or are they going to?
There's a resort. There's hotels.
Okay.
There's Airbnb.
Where the
There's
whites be at,
everything.
though?
Everywhere. They're
Really?
I
Just kicking
swear
it?
to you, you fucking go into the jungle and the motherfuckers are right there.
Like we've
They're
been waiting.
everywhere.
With their hand sanitizer? That's what's up.
No, you know what's crazy?
I be looking.
I used to watch a lot of Scooby Doo. That was my cartoon. And it was right. And there was one episode where they went to Haiti for some fucking reason. I don't.
Fam, for real?
Yeah, and the Haitians in Scooby Doo were white, and I remember that was the only thing I remember. I was like,
Nah, blood.
it threw me off. I was like,
Actually,
I mean, there's a lot of white Haitians. I know that, and that's where I learned that from seeing on Scooby Doo, and then finding out, okay, there's all different color people in Haiti, just like there's all different color people in the Dominican Republic, obviously. So so when they drew the Haitians in the cartoon, they drew the white ones.
Interesting.
I'm gonna look that episode up.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Random, but that's
Very
my
random.
contribution. I'm back to being quiet.
So,
It's almost time for me to go.
so for folks like me who've never been to Haiti,
Alright.
Darren hasn't been in a long. You never been, period?
No, I never been.
I didn't know that. I thought you went at some point.
No, I was
Remember
born
how I
here
thought
and-
he was born there because he can't
No.
talk?
Well, we knew he wasn't born
You
there.
should just be having an accent
For yourself.
Yeah, but you know, I didn't know I had one until I started doing this shit,
Until I started.
and I realized how badly I talk. Like,
Boy, you
I
just don't talk good.
I
You
don't.
talk good.
No, I talk badly. I say things, and I'm like, we were talking about
keep my
something, and
nigga.
you know how you say a word and you hear it like shit. I was like, tomorrow.
Yeah. Like
Fuck, where did that come from? So
Came
yeah.
from Haiti.
Yeah.
speaking to
So
you.
for someone like me and Darren, who's never been to Haiti, and Jen, how does this work? Like, how would I, if I wanted to get down with y'all, do I have to book through y'all? Do I book at a certain
Alright,
time and meet y'all? Like, how does it work?
so we give you the itinerary and we give you the costs. So the cost covers hotel, transportation, most meals, and whatever activities we're doing. You're on your own for nighttime, you're on your own for dinner, and you're on your own for whatever stuff you buy to bring back. So we would say, here's the itinerary. It's out. So our trip is, we skipped winter because of the stuff going on, and we're going to give Haiti a break. We skipped spring. We're going to go in July.
Okay.
So we'd say July. We usually do 8 days. We tell you we're going from this date, July to July. We send you the itinerary. You put your down payment. We do a payment plan. It usually ranges, depending on what we're doing, between $800 and $1,400. It depends on
That's it, huh?
where we're going and what we're doing, because
Shit.
we move too. We go from town to town.
Yeah.
And then we tell you, and then you book your own flight, and everyone arrives the same day because we do a welcome dinner, and usually the next day we're out to
Nice.
wherever we're going.
Uh-huh.
So then you will come. So we prep you. We tell you type of money to bring, what to do, what to not do. You're very prepared. We pick
no
you.
Fire Festival, yeah.
Yeah, right. No
that
fire
shit.
festival.
No fire.
Nah, no
You know,
Ja
Ja
Rule?
Rule's trying to do something like that too.
Again, I heard he's trying to
I
put
heard.
together something else.
Whoever goes.
Got the nerve.
Well, the name is popping, so you got to take that and
That's
kind of use it since the.
Not-
this-
Could either
kinda-
work or
Fire or
not.
Ja's name? Whose name?
Ja's name's not popping.
Thank you.
The Fire
I want to
Festival,
clarify.
though.
It's not Ja.
But
You get
yeah.
there 50 Cent just sitting on the island.
Bought up all the
Where the people
tents.
Right.
yeah.
Well, that's dope.
So
though.
yeah, so you guys would come. We have the welcome dinner, and then we just do the adventures. And at nighttime, we party like fucking rock stars. We find whatever bands going on, whatever clubs
I saw a
going
clip
on,
of that.
and we have a blast.
Yeah.
Where can I see clips of this? Is there like a social
Well,
media?
whenever,
for this, or-
usually when I go, I'll post it on my Instagram and
Okay.
Facebook. If you go back to Instagram pictures, you'll probably see some.
Okay, so there isn't like an official Instagram.
Oh
page
yeah, they
for
have
the-
one too. Yeah. Haiti Bound, we have one too. You can follow.
What's the IG name?
It's
plug.
Haiti Bound Adventures.
Haiti Bound Adventures. I gotta follow.
Haiti Bound Adventures. Yeah.
Darren, make sure we add it.
I'll put
on
you
the
on
thing.
to it
Yes,
before we leave
yes.
it.
Haiti Bound.
That's dope because for folks like me, I haven't been to Nigeria since I was a kid. If there was something like that where, some folks from the U.S. said, hey, we're all going at this time, just come through, you feel comfortable.
Right.
So I never been to Haiti, never thought about going to Haiti,
Yeah.
but something like this would make me say, hey, look, I'll go. We're all in this group,
Because people go to DR all the time.
and it's right there. I've been to
literally
DR.
right
It's
there.
right there.
Yeah, you have been there.
Yeah. So it's like, why not go to Haiti and go with people who know what they're doing? You're going to the right spots. You can party. You can take in the culture.
Yep.
And then you come back and spread the word to folks like, hey, Haiti's dope. Just do it.
And that's what happened each time. So for me, it's like the Africans love us.
Come on now.
We get a lot of Africans, and when they come, they're like, yo, this reminds me of, obviously it does, reminds me of Africa a little bit. And the last trip, she actually ended up moving to Rhode Island. I met this woman from Liberia, and she's a traveling nurse. She happened to be living here for the next 2 years. But I heard her on the phone talking to her sister in the African accent. She's like, yo, you know I love African food. She's like, but Haitian food tops that shit. Every African that ever, I heard her say it. I was like, wow,
it's up there. I don't know about.
She's
top.
like, sis, you know how we are. She's like, but she's like, for me, she's like, it beats that. She said this food banging. Everywhere she went, she was just like, what?
Really?
Every time we bring Africans,
Africans
we've had
wide-eyed in this room.
yo, no, Africans love Haiti. Like it just. It makes me happy because I'll see them and I'm like, this is why I bring people here. Like,
and we all family anyways at the end of the day.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, that's tight. I'm not even lying. Not even friend. I would love to do this.
Yeah.
I would love
I'll
to do
give
this.
you the website. You can look at the pictures and see for yourself too.
What's that dumbass hat on though?
Got nothing to do with nothing.
And
First
we drinkers, we partiers, we have a good time.
I'm going to deal with this one real quick. Marie. Marie. Hey, fool, I could wear whatever hat I want to wear. You hear me?
But ain't even cold today though.
Huh?
It's not
Don't
even-
worry about
it's
it.
not even cold
I got a little
today.
bald head. Is your head bald? My head's
My
bald.
head is bald. You know that. I got 3 strands of hair. We talked about this already.
And he's moving along. So, I'm going to ask you about your book because I've been very interested in this book, and I'm a terrible friend because I said, "Yo, put me on. How do I get one?" And then you told me how, and I was like, "Yeah, cool."
Poetry is not one of those things you really like. Let me get that poetry book.
Yeah.
I remember. You know
But I
what
want
mean?
to support a friend, so tell me about
I
the
appreciate that
book.
honesty. That's nice.
Yeah,
That was
right.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try. I'm an honest guy. I tell the truth all the time.
Not a tooth.
Not the truth.
That was
Yeah.
African accent.
No, the
That
Haitian
was
one.
Haitian.
The truth.
Oh,
Go to tell the truth, me.
like somebody's uncle.
Yeah, no. Tell me the truth, okay? All right. Author.
The books, yeah. So I've always done this poetry thing, and about 7 years ago, the company I worked for shut down. Nonprofit, best job I've ever had. And I was like, I'm never gonna find a job. Like it was a Black Cultural Institute
In Rhode Island.
Yeah, so we
Wow.
did.
What's this?
It was called the Providence Black Repertory Company.
Oh,
We
Black
did,
Rap.
yeah, Black Rap.
Oh, I love the Black Rap. I
We
know you
did
work for
theater.
them.
We did. Yeah, I was the assistant to the artistic director.
That was one of
Like,
our spots.
Yes.
For like, oh man.
Yeah, we did sound session, like all of that.
Yes,
stuff.
sound session.
Yeah,
Oh.
I
was
had
all
no
up in
idea you
that.
were a part of that.
Yes, I was. So
Dope.
I thought my life was set. I was like, oh my God, we're supposed to
Yeah.
open one in North Carolina. I was supposed to
Yeah.
go down
Wow.
there, like, and then we shut down. But anyways, so after they shut down, I was like, all right, I'm not going back to the 9 to 5. I'm not going to find a job like this. I looked for a little while and it didn't work out. So I told my partner, I was like, give me a year. I want to publish a book. I'm going to do this art shit. I'm not getting any younger. I have all these poems. I'm watching all these people doing it who are just all right and they're getting paid. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I had Windy City Poems of Lust and Desire came out first because sex sells. And at that time I was like on my sexy image. And I had a collection of all these poems that I wrote because I had fallen for this dude, like one of the artists that came through, whatever. I had fallen for him and we had like a little long distance thing for a while. So obviously I didn't see him a lot. So I wrote a lot about it. So I put it together and I actually hired someone to edit it. And
So they edited like your actual work, or they
yeah, edit it for like, you know, make sure spacing is right on the
yes.
page. Not changing
the
my
words,
words,
not-
no.
just okay.
Just stuff like that. She edited it, put the images together. This is not a good copy. This is my draft, but
So for this particular one, did you already know which poems were going to go into this book?
Poems.
poems.
Did you know which ones were going into this book specifically?
Yes,
or-
only because that's all I was writing about at
Right.
the time. So I had like 40, 50 poems. He's from Chicago. That's why it's called Windy City.
Okay. Because for anyone like who's looking, who is into doing poems or spoken word, I think it's a dope idea to put a book out because it immortalizes you. Like you said, you're not going to have children, but this will live forever, right?
Yeah.
So it's instead of just posting it on Instagram or performing it, this lives on.
Exactly.
So what tips would you have for someone who's looking to put out a publication of their work or?
The first thing is once I did publish the book, people started paying me to perform. I was like, this is all I had to do all this
my
fucking
goodness.
time. Was
Cheat
publish a
code.
book. I published a book and got a website. Next thing you know, like some private school in
I saw that.
East Bum somewhere,
I
Rhode
saw that.
Island.
And you were like, I'm gonna do it.
They hit me up. They was like, yo, we'll pay you this much. Come to school to talk to the kids. I'm like, did they see my website? Have they seen my pictures
I
on
remember I
Facebook?
said-
Oh, you wildin'.
I'm like, I said, yeah, because the money looked good.
Right.
But I was like, and I actually said to him, I said, have you seen my stuff? He said, yeah, I Googled female poets Rhode Island. You came up.
Bong.
I was like, okay.
Say less, my guy.
Hey, can you say that again real quick? They did what to find you?
He Googled female poets of Rhode Island.
And it's that easy.
And
so,
I came up.
And for fun, I'm going to do
I
that
didn't know
later
it
on
was.
and see
What
how
comes
many
up.
people pull up.
Yeah.
How many people show up.
Yeah, I like
Because
that.
look at how easy that is. People will Google search to find what they're looking
That's
for.
what I said.
And being a published author got you
Got
to come
me
up.
that. So advice, one of my best advice is to immerse yourself in the world. Just be part of it. Feed off of it, go to shows, meet people, follow the ones that are the greats that you see doing it. I was following the people on deaf
Darren.
poetry and all that. So,
Yeah.
like,
Sorry.
you know what I mean?
This is
Just immerse yourself in that world.
Darren, don't put that down. Sorry, finish that point.
Yeah, no, that's it. Immerse yourself in that world.
Darren, I want you to read something from there.
Oh God, Lord.
You want Darren to read?
Yes, I do.
I'm
Yeah, it's gonna
I'm
be
kinda-
funny.
The thing you were just saying ooh about, I want
I
you to
lost
read
the
it.
page, but
Wait,
You
try
lying.
to
tell
tell
you,
me.
no, I swear to God, you have a recommendation on what should
Nah,
read?
you
No,
pick
all right.
one.
So I've been telling you, I've been skimming through in a couple minutes. You've been talking about it, and I'm like,
Yeah, we
You
heard
go
you.
to the sex section. So it's in
Yeah, Darren.
sections.
oh, this.
Let me tell you real quick. So it starts off, it follows the pattern. So it started off when I first met him and it was like, oh my God, I can't believe I could feel this way. Then it was like me sweating him and he was kind of like, whatever. He wasn't really, he was feeling me, but wasn't like, I was like into it. He's a fucking rock star. He's all over the place. He wasn't checking me like that.
Is it Kanye?
Nah. Oh shit, Kanye is from Chicago. I'm like, no.
I had to ask.
That's hilarious.
Imagine if it was.
That's then it goes into, oh shit, I guess we're not gonna have a relationship. I'm all lovesick. I wish I never met this motherfucker. Then it goes to, why am I getting all stupid and serious? Let's just fuck. So that's kind of, it goes into
Ebbs and
that.
flows of love.
Yeah,
Come on.
whatever you
It's
got.
there. I love it. Darren, I would love for you to read something for our
No,
listeners.
these are innocent and boring.
Oh, you want to read the name?
Actually, yes. I keep
It
messing the
don't
name
have
up.
to be nasty. But
Marie.
Hi, what?
Mikael.
Marie.
Mikael.
Michaelle.
Oh,
Did
that's
I say
cool.
it?
Can I?
Yes.
I did it. Michael, can you select one for Darren to read?
All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Because I'm all like, no, I can't see that one. This one makes me blush.
Yeah, and
I'm nervous.
this is really dope. Like,
Yeah.
like for the look, because Darren, we're creatives.
We're very creative.
Jen, you're a creative.
In a different way.
Podcast. We're
You
creative.
are. Yes.
I'm just
But
here.
but in regards to like getting out there, like she got paying gigs off of being the published
Yeah.
Could you
author.
imagine
then-
somebody paying us to do this?
My G, we gotta
So,
be a published
We
something.
gotta publish a book.
Can we publish a book?
We could publish a book.
What's gonna be in it?
We could publish our group chats.
No, no, we cannot.
No.
No.
This one?
Yeah, we probably can.
All right, do we have something?
Yeah, the whole thing?
I know.
It's like school because he's gonna have the finger. He's gonna get lost.
Mad sure.
Just give us-
Just like in
I.
okay.
Okay.
Figure he gets lost.
All right.
Don't put in my shit.
Well, damn it, you guys said something about
You're gonna catch it tomorrow.
Yeah, fine.
Ow.
All right, so this one's called The Prize. I fill these pages with you. You fill my head with you. Prince, man, boy, king. The tasty thing making me lick my fingers and lips.
Okay.
Fortify my cipher. Make liable my words so they are taken seriously. Bob my head under and play drowning games with me.
I need wine.
Make me gag on liquid fire as it slides down my throat. Cause me to gloat while desire coats my skin.
And she's licking her fingers right now. Yeah, right?
Oh my.
Yeah. Are we done? I was waiting for the
Right,
snap.
stop the
Are we
thing.
done?
She like, all right. I'm tripping.
Don't sweat, Darren.
I'm sweating. I'm tripping like I'm on the way from the store with the winning lottery ticket. I don't want to tell anyone about the prize. I don't even want to claim it yet. Just want to walk around with my ticket in my pocket. Smiling behind my frown, eyes glowing behind lowered lips. I can't give up the gig. A hit ecstasy jackpot. A secret addiction. I'm going to read that one again. A secret addiction. A powerful infliction. Whipping welts into my heart. The thought of you beats me like a drum as I hum tunes to old love songs while doing laundry.
I can still feel those feelings. That's
Yo,
crazy.
Come on,
Yeah.
really? How you, I want snap loud. Is that it?
Yo,
Yo,
It's like
people,
Love Jones.
what?
people, get you a copy of this book if you're feeling nasty.
Where can folks find it?
On my website, www.mmichaelle.com. Yeah.
We'll put the
my
link up on
website.
our page too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Windy
please.
Cities, Poems of Lust and Desire.
Oof.
Dope.
Oof.
I love the artwork. And
Give me the book while we got
yeah,
talk about
yeah,
that
keep
other
looking
one.
at the book. Yeah, you're gonna leave here hot and bothered. Baby, I gotta come upstairs for a second. All right, so then you got one more body of work.
Yes. So then I'm like on a roll.
Yeah.
So my second book was that experience. Oh no, this was before I went to Haiti and had that life-changing experience.
I have to stop
I had went to
reading.
Haiti with my family. I hadn't gone in 10 years, and I went back to Haiti with my family. This is before the trips, and I was like, all right, I'm going back to my hometown. I'm tired of them talking shit about Haiti. I'm about to write this book and show them the beauty. And I went back, and I saw fucked up shit. I ain't see no beauty. So I wrote about that. So that's what that book is about. It's a poetry / journal entry of what I saw, and it starts with my own hometown. I hadn't been there in 10 years, and I hadn't been there. It had been 6 years after the earthquake had happened. And my term was, it still looks like my home, but it looks like it's been in a battered relationship, and it's been through some shit. It just looked raggedy, but it was the same stuff.
What's your hometown?
I'm from Portepe, which is northwest. So physically, the earthquake didn't affect us, but a lot of people moved towards that direction because they were displaced.
Right.
So now they're in our town. They don't give a fuck about our town because
So
it's
they
not
just
their
run
town,
it
and they're
down.
going through some
Yeah.
shit. They ain't
Yeah,
really
yeah.
thinking about aesthetics and all that.
Yeah.
It's all about survival at that point.
So yeah, just seeing that, and like we're fine, we're well off, but you see the poor people, you see the poverty, and they're looking at you. You look like this rich American. I'm like, yo, I fucking work hard. I'm on my feet. I mean, not that hard, but I work hard, kind of hard.
Honesty.
And I am.
Not this kind of
work
hard.
Like, no, not that
I work
kind
semi
of
hard.
hard.
Yeah.
And so I wrote. I didn't want to lie. So I got to write a part 2 because I have been seeing the beauty in my country because I've been visiting as a tourist. So I'm working on part 2.
So
but
what's the
this
name of
was
that one?
honesty. Se betuye. That translates to you are a beast or you are an animal. Se betuye.
Who's that on the cover?
That's me.
That's not you.
Yeah, I was like,
Jay, look at it.
I want to see.
10 years ago.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful.
With
What?
braids. I saw braids.
Very
Excuse
dope.
me.
Very dope. Very dope.
Yeah,
Wow.
I modeled, so I model all my own shit. I was
Damn.
not putting nobody else on my damn work.
That's tight.
Right.
Yes.
So, off your publications, I gotta ask, just on the other side with bringing bread in, are you seeing profit from some of it? Did it cost you any
Yeah.
money to publish these things?
No, so I do it through a website called lulu.com.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I guess it costs me because I order them and I'll have my copies.
Oh, okay.
Right, yeah, which is what I'm doing right now. But you can order it right off the site.
Ah.
And that doesn't cost me. So they order it directly off the site,
Mm-hmm.
and then I get the money, and then they get the book delivered to them.
Tight.
So I noticed a rise in my sales when I perform. So that's when I made. So when I first published the books, my online sales were great, but it dies out after a while.
Yeah,
A, I'm
trickles
not
down.
on it marketing all the time.
Yeah,
B,
yeah.
whatever. But when I go to shows and I perform, after I get off stage, I'm really good at performing. After I get off stage, people just like they buy my books.
Yeah.
So that's when I make my sales.
As much as I want to hear you recite one, I don't want to be like the people, oh, yo, freestyle. Nah, you don't got to do your
Tell
work.
me your jokes, comedians.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I think, so do you have some of your performances on your social media?
Yeah, I have my
Tight.
YouTube page. My shit's official, yo.
Come
I got
on
my
now.
website. It's on my YouTube.
Do all this.
It's so you can see my performances on YouTube.
Dope, dope. Where can
If
they
you just
find
Google Marie Michaelle, spell that shit right.
I was about to say,
I'm
who
not gonna
knows how to
spell
spell
it
I
that?
right.
pay.
Oh, just
We
look at the
can't
book.
Can
even
you
say
spell
it.
it on the
Right. So it's Marie,
Mm-hmm.
Marie, and then Michaelle is Michaelle. Michaelle.
Got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
Marie Michaelle.
Super dope. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I want to see how you
We'll
get
put up
down.
the information for
All right,
people to
word.
follow. But very dope. You know, again, I've said this before. I'll say it again. I love Rhode Island. I love local Rhode Island people. We have such great energy right here next to us,
Sure
and
enough.
she's local. She's a person. I can touch her.
Don't touch, Darren.
Okay, I
Why is he
just-
touching?
Well, this guy. Sorry, she is from Rhode Island. She
Matter of fact, she's not from Rhode Island. We were talking about
well,
that
I
before
mean,
we got
she
down here.
is
So
currently.
so we said we
She's
wanted-
currently,
live here.
yeah, she lives
So-
in Rhode Island, so
Yeah.
she's representing Rhode Island to some degree. Yes,
Yeah.
and you could find her the spoken word performances and things like that in Rhode Island, I assume.
Yeah.
So yes,
So how'd you end up in Rhode Island?
I grew up. So I left Haiti at 6. I grew up in Boston. And then I played basketball, high school basketball, and I applied for 2 schools because I was like on some. I'm gonna be an artist. I'm not gonna go to school. And my best friend is like, no, you need to get away from your parents, get out of Boston, and come to school. So I applied for Simmons College, which was an all-female college, and then Johnson and Wells.
Sounds like a bad idea.
They're both D3, so I got into both of them. I think I applied for Bridgewater State. I didn't get into Bridgewater. And Simmons accepted me, and they gave like so they don't give scholarships when they're D3. Simmons might be D2, so they gave like a partial thing. But then I was like, oh, I'm bisexual. I was really into women. I had just started discovering guys a little bit, and I was like, nah, I want to be around dudes. I'm not going to all girls school.
Yeah.
So I Johnson and Wells was just Johnson and Wells, and like half the people from my high school ended up in Johnson and Wells.
Really?
So I came there to Johnson. I played ball for Johnson and Wells too. I quit senior year because I hated my coach. But I played 3 years of basketball for J-Dub. And then I graduated, and me and my best friend wasn't getting along. And I had met this dude, and he was like, move in with me, and I was broke, and I didn't want to pay rent. So I moved in with him. So that's how I ended up staying. Plus, Black Rep was still open, and I was loving it. There was so much money. You know why I stayed in Rhode Island? There was so much money for the arts back then. When I first came, they was throwing money at us.
Like the city was...
The city, because we had CNC, and then Cicilline came in, and he was about the arts too.
Right.
And then something had happened with the country. The economy hit, so a lot of our funding got cut in half.
That was like what?
And it was a slow demise.
The recession.
Like that.
Gas was $5.
Yeah, all that.
Fair.
When that happened, so we started losing funding, and then all this stuff happening, and then next thing you know, it was gone.
By the way, I don't want to skip over this. Shout out to Cicilline. He's all dead, but
He what?
he's all dead. I mean, not Cicilline. CNC.
You don't
I was
curse.
about to say...
She don't curse.
sorry.
I was about to say, what happened to
I
Cicilline?
meant to say shout out to CNC.
Don't
He's all
kill
dead.
people off on our
And shout out to
podcast.
Cicilline because he's out here giving the president hell
Yeah, he
every
is.
goddamn day.
Yeah, he is.
And I live for it, and it's amazing. And so shout out to Cicilline. I'm sorry you're not dead. You're alive
Oh my God.
and well, doing your thing. CNC's dead though.
Shout out to CNC, though. He a real one.
Buddy dead, but
Yeah.
Buddy brought us a moral.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who says
I
He was
don't.
always at our baseball stuff.
He goes to all the graduations.
He was there,
Buddy
yo.
was at the even GED graduations. Buddy was there.
He real one.
He used to be at Sidebar drinking with me.
Yo.
He would just chill
Oh,
there.
and he got a
come
pasta
in.
sauce. He still got it or no?
I think he,
Well, up
I
until he
think the
died,
sauce
it was
died
Is
with
that
him.
him?
Probably.
I think them last ones on the shelf, like they probably expired.
They might be worth a lot.
Probably. Shit, collector item.
Rhode
Buddies.
Island loves that dude.
I don't think I want no buddy sauce.
Wow.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Oh my goodness.
Certainly, thank you for coming and joining us in our banter.
Yeah, that was fire, man.
Yeah.
And I look forward to listening to your work and checking it out. I don't know how to read, but I might cop a
Now you
book.
can listen.
Audio
I got
book.
YouTube, and I got yeah, you can listen. And I'm working on my CD.
Oh, is it gonna be like you reading?
No, it's this
Yeah.
one. It's Windy City. So my
That's-
boys over at 88.9
Yes.
Juice.
Bib, yes.
I'm working with one of their
Yes.
producers. We're putting this one. Yeah, no one wants to.
No, but that's important
That's
too.
important,
That's
but-
important too.
The world is so crazy
Sex
right
sells,
now. You
yeah.
want a little fun
Yeah.
stuff. It's
Yeah.
so serious these days.
Well, something to take the edge
So
out.
yeah, we're gonna do like 15 tracks. They sound really good.
Dope. Yeah, I look forward to
dope.
it. Look
Yeah.
forward to it because I'm a fan of the arts and I love a good poem.
Yes.
Hi,
So,
Hi, man.
What are y'all?
you had how was Valentine's Day for you, man?
You're still
Still
saying it
saying
with
that
an M, huh?
I said M this time. Did you hear it?
I say Valentine's too.
Oh,
I
Two
think it's a
Haitians.
foreign thing.
Oh,
maybe.
my
I never
God.
even know what I said.
I survived, so I'm here.
What does that
Oh yeah, the
mean?
birthday was the birthday too. How was
Yeah.
that?
Birthday was good too.
All right, so we'll skip Valentine's because it's
All right, well.
Valentine's.
Happy
But that was cool. I did some cooking and whatnot. And
What'd
yeah.
you cook?
What I cook? So I'm a real one. You know what I'm saying? I want to make something that we actually gonna enjoy. So I have these
You made
Asian.
jollof rice.
I don't know how. I don't be ashamed.
Goat loaf?
I don't know how to make it. What did you just say?
Huh? You know how to make goat loaf?
Goat loaf?
Oh, cause meatloaf. Remember we talked about
We
it.
never said goat loaf.
We did.
We said goat loaf.
We said goat loaf.
That sounds kind of fire. So
We said the first time.
No, just
just let it rock.
just
let it
hop
rock.
over that one, please. Misha, please. Michaelle, please don't listen to that
So
one.
I made these Asian inspired burgers.
Whoa.
And sweet potato
Whoa.
fries and some
Oh.
wings and stuff. And yeah, there was some.
What is an Asian inspired burger? I don't even think Asian people eat hamburger.
But I used their seasonings.
So
there.
you use sweet and sour and
some low sodium soy sauce, some
sodium.
sesame oil,
Sesame oil.
some ginger,
Not the ginger.
some ginger, yeah, some what else?
You do kimchi?
No kimchi, but I do use what's the
Korean
sriracha,
barbecue?
some sriracha.
Sriracha.
Yeah, yeah. And some green onions.
Sriracha.
Sriracha, yes. So yeah, no, fix up some burgers, watch some TV, ate some wings, you know,
Oh,
whatnot.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
so if you put all that flavor in the burgers, what flavor was the wings?
Oh, this buffalo.
They were just fried?
This is buffalo. This is buffalo.
You put all that.
All the effort went
An
into the burger.
Asian-inspired burger. And
There's
then,
some
No,
plain
basic
buffalo
ass
wings.
and then, yeah.
That's respectable.
Yeah, yeah, and you know, so then for the birthday, I don't know if y'all saw, I went axe throwing. I took her axe throwing.
Axe throwing.
I did not see that.
I'll show y'all the thing after.
I was
Fire. Have you ever been axe throwing? So I seen it on some of my people's snap, my folks in Canada, and I'm like, what type of white
Stop following Canadians.
boy hillbilly shit is this?
It was dope.
But then I saw somebody, Nicole actually.
Yeah.
She was doing it. So I said, yo, where that at? And she told me we went. That shit was fire, dog.
Really?
It was fire. I want to go back with the fellas.
I don't have
manly,
enough arm
huh?
strength.
You felt
I
like
felt-
a men?
Right?
I
Right?
felt
That seems like mad work.
like I was gonna.
Not even a little bit.
Well, so,
Right?
but look, so they got two size axes, right?
The sharp end and the not sharp end?
No, the two sizes.
Oh, sizes.
Yeah, so you got like a hatchet, like a smaller hatchet joint, if you wanted to throw that. Shorty, you know, she's not like in the gym like that, so she needed something that she could work with. And after doing it,
I don't
getting
even want
used
to
to
throw
it,
a baseball B. Like, are you kidding me right now?
it's fun. It is
Did
fun.
she-
You go with
did
the
she
girls,
have a good
it's fun.
time?
She did. She had a hell of a time.
Well, that's good.
How long do you just throw and throw and throw?
Yeah,
for
so you got a
hours?
target, and pretty much y'all compete. So you keep score on 5 points for
Take
a
me to the gun
bullseye
range.
and whatnot. It's the
That's
same
it.
concept. You have a dangerous
Yeah,
weapon.
except for the hatchet has to be thrown with
Nah.
my physical list.
So they have.
She
You want to do this?
Ouch.
Trigger finger.
Bow, bow, bow. I'm busting at him. Waka flocka voice.
So so there's a big tree stump of wood. Sorry, earthy people. That's there for you to just keep throwing it at. So it was
Ooh,
a
the
used
vegans
one.
coming for you.
They is. I don't care. So I'm throwing it, and
Yo.
I got the axe like in there deep. So I'm about to split this motherfucking piece of wood.
yup.
So I'm throwing it with mad force, just
Yes.
trying to split
Boom.
that shit and have like
Boom.
Kratos.
Cool.
You know what
Ah.
I'm saying? So, but I didn't split it, but it was fun nonetheless.
Oh.
Yeah, and then we hung out after that. And
Hit it, but he didn't split it.
Yo.
I don't give a fuck. I'm funny.
Yeah, you got it, my G. You funny. What you want me to say? You got me. What you want me to say, yo?
Anytime you want to leave, Michelle.
But that was it. That was it. How was y'all weekend? How did you survive Valentine's Day? sir?
Yeah.
Is that new?
Yeah.
Is that your gift?
Yeah.
He got a gift.
I
You
got a
noticed.
Talk.
Yeah.
That is
So-
really important. You noticed.
I know this, my
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
Oh, you
he
guys are
does.
romantic as fuck.
Shut up. Shut up.
So as you know, my wife can't leave. You know, foreigners after they have babies, you cannot leave the house for 40 days. So because my wife could not leave, I can't take her out for dinner. So I bought dinner to her. I said bought.
He bought dinner.
I bought. Yes, I purchased dinner. and
What
I
you meant to
bought-
say?
Yeah.
No, you meant to say brought. Thank you. Thank you.
That's wait, Michaelle, please come up to the mic.
Wait.
That's why I asked you in the beginning.
I do that too.
Bought or brought? Because my friend here.
You don't know the difference.
So
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was a thing until these two pieces of shit. Like they said bought or bought, and I'm
So,
like bought, and then I bought. I'm like bought.
Darren, you bought her dinner and brought it to her.
Yes, that's what I did.
Say it.
No, fuck you, fuck you, babe.
Why you making fun of his disorder?
Right,
I want my friend to do better.
I don't think I've ever seen Jen like wiggle like that. I bought her dinner and I brought it home.
That is. That is.
Yes.
And you brought it home just now.
Yes, King, you just
Yes.
Jen's on the road today, yo.
Yeah, so I got dinner. I got her a nice lobster dinner because I know my baby loves
Ooh.
lobster. We sat here and we ate it while my oldest son was poking me in the leg and my youngest son was nursing off my wife. So it was a very romantic dinner. Yes, full of romance. But it was good. And then that was her. I gave her a nice card and I told her that I appreciate you. You know, I love you, bruh. Hopefully when she's able to go out, we'll go on a nice date. And then she got me a sing some watch. A
That's the 3.
I don't know what it is. I
I'm
just
sorry,
know
that's
it's
the-
a who watch?
a Samsung watch.
The ones that go with your phone.
See,
Yeah, that's the 3. That's the Gear 3 right there.
Really?
Yeah, Frontier, I believe.
no idea.
Yeah, you out here, beloved.
I'm out here.
She
She
Yo.
spent some
Right.
coins.
Yo, she
Was she
did.
listening to the podcast?
She listened to today.
Oh.
not the other day.
Oh, okay.
So she
Hey,
not.
but she ahead of the game.
Yeah, and that's
Huh?
why I said at some point, I appreciate the women who actually do stuff.
Yeah.
rather than
Highlighting the
rather than
vagina?
re-gift some
Yeah,
some pum pum.
Let a girl say
Well,
she's
so-
not giving you the vagina for Valentine's Day, though. Use will be the same ones. That's what you need to do.
So-
Here's your watch. Go to bed. Watch what the fuck happens.
Good night.
Good night.
So since you're here, I know Valentine's Day passed already, but we had just talked about it last week. Women who say
bomb-ass pussy's your
afterwards,
gift.
That's the gift. So after someone does something and provides this, they just put on some lingerie and say, "Here, come get your gift." I had that gift yesterday. So is that a gift still on Valentine's
So what you
Day?
want her to do? Hold it out for a week and then give it to you?
Don't, no,
Wait,
don't
wait,
give me-
no,
don't-
really? What do you think?
I guess it's not. I never
It's
thought
not.
about it.
Nah?
I guess it's not a gift.
Do you give?
Well,
a
unless she does some freaky shit she don't normally do,
That's
then
what we
that's a
said.
gift.
But then we ask questions. Where do you learn that?
But is that what women do? They just have sex with y'all and say it's a gift?
No, Darren got to watch.
I gotta watch. I didn't get sex.
But
this
I'm
once.
saying in general, why'd y'all ask that question? Is that a
'Cause it's a
thing?
thing.
Because it's
It's
a
a
thing
thing.
that usually.
But that's
the
dumb.
woman-
Like, why would a woman think?
Thank
'Cause
you.
I fucked you last night.
Thank you.
Maybe
I
she
love
put a
this.
bow on it. Maybe she stuck a cinnamon candy cane up that thing.
Even that would be
It could be different.
appreciated.
That's different.
Cinnamon sounds like it'll burn.
But you burn for love, all right? you
The
go through
fire
that.
and desire.
Fire and desire. Yes,
Like
queen.
Auntie, who said,
No.
when I bring her up,
Bring it up. Do we need the audio?
if you
cue
want,
it up. And
you cue it up.
So
I'm
that people
talking.
can hear the
I'm talking.
ridiculousness.
So Bib's auntie was on
No.
Instagram.
No. I do not claim her. She's not my auntie, okay? She's not my auntie. It'll catch. It'll catch.
Bib's auntie was out here
Stop
on the
saying that.
Instagram talking about.
Oh, this bitch. Okay. Sorry.
You know his auntie a
Sorry.
bitch?
I'm
Damn,
sorry.
Darren.
I couldn't remember what we were talking about. I'm sorry. This
Wow.
fine woman who's
This
very aggressive.
This fine bleach woman. Had
She
bleach-
was definitely using
mad
bleaching
bleach.
cream.
Talking about, oh, you have to have sex. SECKS. You have to have sex 4 or 5 times a week. Am I doing a good job, guys?
Great job.
Thank you.
Proceed.
Whenever you're ready, you let me know.
4 or 5 times a week. Go ahead,
In
Bib.
a day.
In a 3 to 4 times a day.
At least 4 or 5 times a week. 4 or 5 times in a week. 4 or 5 days in a week. Just get sex. Not so that sex week, you go get sex someone once a week. No. Sex is good for the heart, my sister and my brother.
The heart.
Make love at least 5 or 6
Times
days
a
in a
week.
week. 5 or 6
Right.
days in a
Right.
week. 2
You
or
ain't got
3
no job.
times per day.
Per day.
Inside that 5 or 6
day.
I'm sick of this shit. That's enough.
So listen. First of all, what is she? Because I heard Buddha in there.
She put all the accents in
She
one.
did.
She did put mad accents in there.
Mad accents. But she's definitely bleached, so she's Nigerian.
Oh shit!
Oh. Nah. Too far.
Right.
Right. That'll let her live. Too far.
Right.
Hey.
Oh my god.
So
I'm sorry.
Auntie was out here talking about you gotta have sex 5 or 6 times a week.
A week.
But then she
2
also
to
threw
3
it 2 or 3
times
times
a
a
day.
day. Fam, what?
I know how multiplication works.
Right.
That's 10 to 16 times a week.
No.
Listen, I don't even like to eat that many times a week.
Exactly. Was that?
Said
Find your
no.
mic.
When she said it's 10 times a week, you said no.
She said 5 at the end. She said 5 to 6 times a day. I mean 5 to 6 days a week, 2 to 3 times a day.
Yeah. He just say no to the
Quick
sentiment.
mops.
So
That's too
2
much.
to 3 times those 5 days.
Yeah,
Yes.
10.
So 15.
Nope. No.
He just say
No,
that,
thank
he
you.
just say no to the sentiment.
No. No. Thanks, Darren.
Not quick man.
No,
Quick
that's
mops.
gonna be boring. Now you're not gonna. It's gonna be. It's like drinking water. You know how we have to force ourselves to drink water because it's something we had to do.
But,
It's gonna be that I gotta fuck again.
You got a little tick sheet. Okay. 15.
It
Let's
becomes
do it.
mundane and becomes
Nah,
like a
man.
task.
That's
It's
nonsense.
like them public bathrooms where they have the signs at the door.
I know.
How many
It
times
just
you
looks
clean
clean.
it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So
No.
I guess so. I know it's different for everybody, but I mean, what's that? I mean, obviously we're not on board with 15 times in a week. But what's that?
Are we going there? Go ahead.
Yeah, we're going there. What's that? What's that
there?
number? What's that number?
You tell me, married man.
0.
Oh.
Wow. Wow, Jen. 0, huh?
Wait, Michaelle, are you in a relationship?
Good job, man.
Yeah, 2, yeah.
Two what?
Yeah.
Come close to the mic. Come to the mic. Come to the mic. Tell us more.
I didn't expect that answer at all.
I have my partner that I've been with who's a male. We're kind of in an open relationship. And then I have my girlfriend.
And y'all know
well.
about
Oh, yeah, they've been together. Yeah.
We have a word for that.
Yeah. What?
A throuple.
Oh, I'm that.
Hey, our first throuple. Hey, this is groundbreaking shit.
Yeah,
I told you. I tried to warn you of this before.
I need the tequila now.
Yeah, let's turn up, man.
Turn up. Let's take a shot to that. I drank to that.
I know that's right.
So you have double duty, my dear. So
not really. It's
Nah?
not like that. Nah.
Explain.
Plus, she moved to Miami, so I don't see her as much.
Oh, she ain't in the room.
But even when she was here, that wasn't double duty.
Nah.
Nah, they know their time and place. Nah.
So even with that though, like I'm sure she has her needs, he had his needs.
Yeah.
You're in between. So like, how does that,
So he had access to both of us, and then she was still dating other men because we're bisexual. We're not gay. I love dick.
And y'all weren't in a committed relationship.
None
y'all
of my
just had
relationships are really
understanding.
committed because I personally don't believe that I'm just gonna be attracted to this one person the rest of my life. That's
God bless.
ridiculous. I'm a fine,
God
sensual
bless.
woman.
God bless. What you mean? What's up?
Right. As I know where home is and I respect home.
Sure enough.
But nah, man.
Darren, you want some more of this shit? Darren, you want some more of this shit?
I'm still reeling off that poem. Now you're gonna go put this on. Got me all hot, baby. Let me come upstairs for a second. Let me talk to you for a minute.
Shit. This took a turn.
It did. What she said? She said 2 like nothing. You in a relationship?
Yeah, it's 2.
Shit, y'all know what the fuck you were signing up for today.
I was like, let me see what he said. Let me see what he said again.
Well, because all Darren said was, "Oh, she's an author. She be going to Haiti."
Yeah,
And
I did.
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I don't know that. I was like, that sounds a little bit too serious for me, but I'm calm. Yeah, I know about that bullshit. But, woo, Lord.
Oh, we lit.
Jesus is Lord.
We lit. Shit. Okay,
Well,
so you didn't feel it wasn't a situation where you were like being tugged in both directions.
No.
Okay.
Unless
And it
you
would
wanted
be
it.
fun. Then I might as well
Yeah.
be like, monogamous.
Yeah.
Like, nah.
But still,
Nothing
slap.
wrong with the monogamy. I'm not
Of
saying
course
nothing wrong with it.
not.
but
But it's not for me.
Right.
and then
Right. There's no carbon copy relationship. It's not cookie cutter. Not everybody's gonna go about life and relationship
I've
the
been
same
with
way.
my main dude for 19 years.
God bless.
I've been
for
with my
real.
wifey for we're friends. She's like my best friend for 7, 8 years now.
You said
Known her for
19
longer.
years
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
How old are you?
You can ask that.
Just do the math.
Bless
Just
you.
use your
I
imagination.
have an idea of how old you are.
shit.
Like, keep it at that. That's pretty dope.
And then, every once in a while.
Find your
Oh,
mic.
sorry. Every once in a while, if I'm interested in extra sausage, we talk about it. And then,
Jen, you all right?
and then I'm not out there eating every sausage
Yeah,
out there.
yeah.
But every once in a while.
But you said y'all talk about it, which is the most important
Yeah,
thing.
of course.
Bless you, Jen.
Thank you.
You okay?
Thank you.
Because real talk,
Jen's
after
not okay.
19 years, you're not fucking like rabbits.
Not
You're
not too
you
serious.
love each other. You
Yes.
know how to touch each other. You know how to
Yes.
make each other come. You caress each other. You make love to each other. But after 19 years, that passion, that fast, that throw me on the counter, eat my ass out, that shit is on special occasions.
I'm staying professional.
That's just special occasion
No, don't
stuff.
be
I'm
professional.
keeping
So-
the game face.
No.
I will
So I'm
say
a
that. I will
passionate
be the one.
person, and if
She's
we're not finding that in each other anymore, we take care of each other. I've talked to people about it. They're like, "Why don't you just leave them?"
So you find new people who just want to eat your ass though?
Nah, not like that. Nah, I was just saying in general.
Oh, I.
So that's interesting because I was having a conversation with some of my guys that should remain anonymous, who are having trouble finding the fire. Now it's challenging, but you got to figure it out. Especially if you're in a monogamous relationship. If you're in a monogamous, one-on-one relationship, people find ways around it. They have conversations. They explore things to try to get the fire. But if it's just one-on-one, the challenge at times is to find that fire, right? So that desire to grab somebody and throw them down and keep it going and do what Auntie said and have sex.
4 or 5 times a week.
Honestly,
times a
I
week.
don't think to an extent that's possible. because how do you explain it? Like anything that's not new anymore, there's a wear and tear is probably the wrong word. I can't find the right word. But you say try to find it. You might find exciting ways to spice up your sex life. That passion that you first had, and maybe couples will tell me I'm wrong, and I don't know if passion's the right word, because like I said, when my partner touches me, I feel the heat.
Yeah.
I love him. It's intense. I love him. But that maybe it's a superficial passion. That shit, you're not gonna find it. Don't joke yourself.
Yeah,
it's just gone.
There's
you
a certain type
know
of
each
excitement.
other's burps, farts, left ear mold,
Facts.
bad attitude, depression, whatever, anger. You've seen too much to have that.
Auntie said 5-6 times a week.
Auntie lying.
But Auntie didn't say
She
with the
didn't
same
say with
person.
the same person.
Jamie?
Aha.
Taste the soup. Where's the spoon?
Facts.
Write that down.
Facts. So, Darren, after that great answer, I'm going to ask you how often.
Wow. Wow, babe. He laughed dead in your face, Darren. Fuck him up in your house.
I'm playing. You're not going to answer, nor am I. So,
Fuck him up.
I will add to her point.
Will you?
A little bit. No, listen, I'll add to her point that it is difficult to find, people that have been in a relationship for 19 years. When you in that relationship, there's a common, I don't know what the word is for it, but there's like you're just comfortable.
Right.
You find that niche, that nook that you guys are in, and that's how you guys work in the daily lives that you lead. And then there's a sex life that can't be in that nook for it to be exciting and whatever. So then you struggle with finding.
Put it in me like this.
Well,
Turn me over.
Yeah, well, so that's the mundaneness of it.
Right.
But there's like, how do you dress this up? Like how do you? Yeah.
That's what Valentine's Day is for.
Yeah.
once a year.
Yeah.
Thank
once a
you.
year. But there is that the kind of the rut that you fall into, and then you struggle with how do I make this exciting? Like how do I get us out of the bedroom and other places without killing each other? You said put me on the counter and eat my ass and shit like that. Not all that, but it's for me in my head, I'm like, all right, let's do it on the bathroom floor. Yeah, let's do it on the floor. I'm on my knee.
Oh, that's different from the counter. Okay.
Thank you.
See, right away I was like, is the floor clean enough?
Mine is better.
I'm like, I don't even like mopping.
So I commend you, or I guess my idea is like to be able to not care about those other factors and just be like, just go for it. That's the problem that I face. Like I overthink things too much.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, because oh, go ahead.
I'm not. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna not say that.
What you
Right.
mean?
Now
Say
you
it.
gotta
We
say
over
it.
here being free. Free
Nah.
yourself.
Nah.
Free yourself from the chain, sister.
that up, man.
I did, didn't I? Shit.
Damn it, Bill.
I want to say something real TMI.
Damn,
It's
yo.
cool though.
Yeah.
Nah, boo. No, but like that it can't be replicated. Like that feeling
Yes.
of when you just meet somebody and it's like there's that excitement and the hunt almost, and then the discovery, right? Because it's all new to you, the body, the touches, all that stuff. That's, you can't replicate that. I know people married and they may still desire their spouse in a particular way, but it's a different way.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Like I'm just
Love
speaking.
and lust are not the same.
Right. And lust is a factor
Like
in a
primal.
different type of. Come on.
It's almost like a disrespectful.
Come on,
Darren.
Darren.
Feeling, just like,
Shit.
come here.
Caveman, knock you upon the head.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come here.
It's different. So Auntie, yeah, she didn't say with one partner.
Absolutely did not. That's what I noticed. I
Mm.
was like, Auntie, how many side niggas you got? No.
Right. Find her Instagram, and ask her.
Let's not.
Okay.
sound like-
Yo, who knows what she has on that shit?
Because in the beginning she sounded like my mom, so I was like I was a little upset. But then at
Alice,
the
don't
end,
talk like that. Don't do
but at
that.
the end she like switched up her accent. I was like, thank God, because I can see my mom saying some wild shit to me like that.
Oh.
3 to 4 times a week.
Yo,
In Jesus' name.
once you,
Jesus into
Right.
it.
but like once you get to a certain age with your parents, like right after I got married, it was like to my parents, we can say it all now. I don't have to censor anything. I don't want to hear this shit from my mom. Like
No.
I don't want to hear this shit from my dad. I don't know about your parents, but the day after I got married, my mom was like, "Did you show her what a carrot is made of, son?" Mom,
No.
mom, like mom.
No.
Oh God.
No.
Yo, it just got worse and worse and worse.
I wouldn't even want to picture your mom saying that.
Yo,
I know.
if
she's
I
so
tell you the
nice.
shit that she says to me, like now, and it's like,
Stop,
Mom,
because she listens to this and she's gonna hear you say this foolishness.
no. It's Okay.
I love your mom.
I'm gonna share.
No, don't share.
I'm gonna share.
I just said stop.
I'm gonna share. So,
Mom, listen. I told him to stop. He don't listen.
so
Does mom listen to the whole episode?
No, she don't listen.
Oh, thank God. All right, I'm
She
about
told
to
me she
say.
listened at the baby shower.
This guy, man, he's really bothering me.
God damn it! Why you gotta call now?
I don't know. I'll hit
Give
him
me
later.
the phone.
You want to talk to
I'm
him?
gonna talk to you.
Okay.
Go ahead, Darren.
So.
Hey, yo,
like,
Drake. What up?
So you know,
What's up, Drake?
I'm terrible at I cut my fingernails. I don't care about them, so whatever. So my mom will come and she'd be like, "Oh my God, let me see. Your fingernails are so long. You finger your wife like that?"
It's on me.
Are you serious?
No.
And I'm like, no, like stop talking about it. And then she'd be like, "Well, your father always like."
I don't need all that.
Yo, I'm mad stressed out right now. I'm mad stressed.
I don't know her and I'm stressed out.
Darren, why'd you say that?
I have to share.
So now when I see it, nope,
You have
no.
to share. Yeah.
But I like that. She'd be my best friend though. I'd be like, tell me more, mama.
But you wouldn't want that from your mom.
Nah, not from my parents, just from somebody else's.
Right. Exactly. That's how that shit works.
Oh, man. That is a good tip though.
So listen, we're gonna segue.
We're gonna redirect. All right.
Yes. I came across a very interesting conversation I had with Clarabelle. So a friend of ours was planning a surprise for his mother's birthday. Right? And it just so happens that his mother's birthday is the same as his girl's birthday.
Oh boy.
Okay. So I ask you, who comes first?
Your girl.
Really?
Because your mother
I
will
missed
understand.
everything.
Run it back here for Jen, please.
Situation.
And then I'll answer still.
Girl, no, guy is
Guy.
doing a surprise for his mom's birthday.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
His mom's birthday is the same day as his girl's birthday.
That sucks.
Who comes first, mom
Chicken or the
or
egg?
girl?
I say girl because you'll get less shit from your mother. Your mom, if she
Your mom
likes her,
understands.
if she likes her especially, she'll understand.
If she don't like her, well,
Then that's a difference. So you gotta navigate those waters. But if you
agree?
yeah.
yeah, because I think if you do for your mother, then your girl's gonna harbor some shit
Yep.
naturally,
And she's not gonna say nothing for
right?
like 2-3 years.
Because she want to play cool,
Why
fiction
can't
like
you do both? Why
You
gotta
can,
be
you
one
can
or
do
the
both, but
other?
one has to come before the other.
Yeah.
to a certain like
So
in
somebody
some
get breakfast,
regard.
somebody get dinner.
Right. So who
Who
gets
gets
the breakfast?
Wifey, you wake up next to
There
Shorty.
you go.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what we're saying.
There you go.
So
Darren.
girl,
Oh, Darren has a different
No,
take.
you know, because I've not birthdays, but I've been in a position where it's like for Mother's Day. This was our biggest fight to date. Every year for Mother's Day, my mother wants to go to this Chinese restaurant. That's where she wants to go. That's where she always goes. Cool. Clarabelle, being my wife, doesn't want to go to the Chinese restaurant. She wants to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But my mother's like, it's tradition at this point. So it's
Say
like,
it again?
it's tradition.
that was crazy.
It is tradition.
Shout out to Kaiser. Yeah, man.
Welcome.
Welcome.
My son's name is Kaiser. So, and we get into the fight. Now, for me, it's like I don't care. Like I don't want to do either.
Darren, they all eat twice. I'll give a fuck.
Yeah, right. But still, somebody's got to come first, your wife or your mom. And it's like, okay, my mom. My mom wants to just come on. I don't want to hear my mom's mouth. But then she's like, what happens when do I get my time? When do I get my year? When do I do what I want to do? What if I don't want to do that? I don't want to do that. As your wife, you got to listen to me. And it's like, yikes. So luckily, I have a good wife who is willing to compromise.
There you go.
But still, you're going to get put in that position where it's like, who do I take care of first, mom or wife?
Look, moms,
You're a
if you're
good guy.
listening from Nigeria,
Who as
You're
I
a
mean,
good guy. Because I would always say what Bib's about to say, wifey first.
yeah, and have the conversation with moms like, you understand, I want to keep the peace at home.
Well, you got your own husband.
Yeah, tell that nigga to
Tell
take you
that nigga to
out.
a Chinese restaurant. Fuck out of
Yeah, man.
the fuck?
right.
Shit.
Haitian moms.
No.
Y'all know.
Yeah,
They're not
yeah.
African moms. It's the same
My
thing.
mom's gets it. She gets it.
She
Like
gets it.
we talk candidly about stuff. She understands. Like,
talk
and I can talk to her on
candidly?
the side. Yeah, mom's my homie, man. She like me. Well, I'm like her rather with certain things. Like she's mad chill. I'm
You look
mad
like her?
chill. Crystal look the most like her.
Yes, she does.
Y'all look the same.
We do, don't we? Shani look adopted a little bit.
Nah, y'all look the same.
Do we?
Yeah.
I feel like it's Wally who don't look like y'all.
Because he's in Canada.
Yeah. OVO Wale.
Anyways, moving along. Poor Michaelle,
Is he
she's
still
like,
on the phone?
who are these things?
I don't know.
Yeah. It's
My
it's
older
his
brother live in
brother, yeah.
Canada. He's trash, but you know. I
Don't
love
say
him.
that about him. He's great.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, no, that to me at least, just to keep the peace at home, choose your lady, but then it has to be a close second with moms. You know.
So I'm gonna tell you guys off air the whole situation.
Oh boy.
But dude chose mom. Well, not chose mom. He took care of mom first.
Hey.
And boy, the whole situation made me go like, the wife's gonna leave him. Like, yeah.
Oh, he's married.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Wave.
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 The situation is a lot bigger, and I'll tell you guys off air about it. But it was like,
That's what he said.
But if there's a little bit of turmoil outside of that leading up to it, you better pick your wife, my G, because you want to keep the peace. So I don't know if he just wasn't thinking, but yeah, that's a misstep.
what do you say?
No, I was gonna say, well, he didn't care.
Yikes.
He's trying to find a way out, like Tristan.
Well, then you have.
Not Tristan. We're not doing that.
He's trying to find a way out. But
Tristan, no, listen.
he's looking
listen.
for a way out.
Listen. First of all, if he was looking for a way out, he would have been out
No.
because he's out here been cheating.
Yeah.
So he ain't looking for a way out.
Leave me,
He looking
please.
for a way in that pussy. That's what the fuck he looking
No,
for.
I don't care. I'm out here. Just leave me. Just leave me. I don't care.
She
Just
should have
leave
been
me.
left him.
But she's not. That's why he keep doing it.
That's why he's like, fuck it, I can keep fucking
Yeah,
these bitches.
until
Fuck.
she leave me.
She not gonna leave him, no.
It sucks for him.
Sucks for her.
She don't care.
He
just
don't-
wants
he
somebody
don't
to hold
care.
her. She just wants to be held.
She's rich enough. She gets somebody
What'd
to
you
hold
say,
her.
Bim? She wants to be held
Yeah.
by a one-arm man.
Not the one I'm in.
Okay, anyways, thank you guys for your input on that.
Yeah, no doubt.
I feel like that's because then you have those guys who are like mama's boys, like real mama's boys. Like my
Like
mom is
you?
all I got. I'm not a mama's boy.
Yes,
You said
are.
you were
You're a
last week.
self-proclaimed mama's boy.
You
on
said
this
that shit
podcast.
literally last week.
Verbatim.
Said I'm a mama's boy.
Yes, you did.
You said she didn't want to hold my hand. I went home. I'm a mama's boy. I told my
Remember
mom
when
she
you
didn't
talked
hold my
about
hand.
redacted?
Yeah.
That was a long time ago. At that
But
point.
you said
You
I'm
said
a
you were a
mama's
mama's
boy.
boy.
I'm not a mama's
Thank you,
boy
Bim.
anymore.
I'm
'Cause
glad we record
he
this.
He out here making me feel like I'm crazy.
You ain't crazy.
Thank you, boo.
I remember I heard it, yo.
I ain't me.
I forgot. Leave me
He
alone.
said that shit.
Leave me alone. Jen, I know you want to talk about something.
Did I?
What's that then?
That motherfucker Jussie.
Yo, juicy ass booty.
Whoa, that's a hate crime.
Yeah, no.
You know what we're talking about? Yeah. Set it up, Bim.
Yo, first of all,
First of all.
I'm glad we didn't talk about it when the initial thing came out.
No, we didn't say it, not a word.
Now, there was a reason why I didn't bring it up.
Why?
Because I was skeptical from jump.
Right. It sounded
Because-
funny from the beginning,
My
right?
G,
I
y'all-
was like, this shit sounds weird.
You've been to Chicago.
I have.
Darren, you ever been to Chicago?
Just passing through.
Michaelle.
I will soon.
Oh, Windy City.
The Windy City, yeah,
Windy
yeah.
City.
Full circle.
But he's not the partner though. The 19-year partner.
I'm not going to guess. Oh, okay, okay.
My partner encourages me to go visit.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Say it again on the mic.
I said my partner knows about him and he encourages me to go visit him.
I know that's.
Yeah.
That's,
Talk about relationship dynamic.
Talk
This
about-
is she has to come back specifically for this.
talk about growth.
Growth with an F.
It's a lot of growth for us.
Word.
It is growth. I mannisted this shit. I've been planning
I know
this
that's
shit
right.
for
Vision
years.
boarded out.
Come
boo.
on now.
Right?
Fuck.
Like, not a vision board.
This
Anyway,
is groundbreaking shit.
What we said in
Sorry.
Chicago?
Oh, juicy booty. So,
whoa.
I've been to Chicago. It's cold as fuck.
It is.
It was during the polar vortex when this shit happened. So Jussie allegedly is getting, and this is when we first heard the story.
Who spells Jesse with a U?
A wild motherfucker who lies.
No.
No,
Maybe when I seen her, right?
It's
Jussie.
Jussie.
How do you spell
Yeah,
it?
Jussie.
Juicy?
But they're saying
Juicy
Jussie.
booty.
It sounds
If
like.
you listen.
Yeah, they're saying
Wait,
Jussie.
that's how they
Jussie.
say it, Jussie.
Yeah, Jussie.
Juicy.
Like Uncle Jussie.
Say it like Dominicans. Juicy.
They would say Yusi.
Jussie.
Like Yuka. Yusi.
Anyways,
I'm gonna say Yusi for that one.
don't say.
Yusi Smollett.
Yeah.
So the boy allegedly went out at like 2 a.m. to get Subway, and
Subway?
to get Subway. Yeah.
So that story already sounds wild.
Thank you.
Fake.
Whoever
Who the
wants
fuck goes
Subway at
outside?
2 in the morning
Who?
in the cold in
So
Chicago.
listen, I heard he was on Backpage, called some
That's
motherfuckers
the
on
other thing.
Backpage, and that's how it went down.
Exactly.
And he's
For
too
those-
embarrassed to say he was on
And for
Backpage.
those who don't know what Backpage is, that's where you go on a late night when you looking for some.
Ding dong.
You
You
may
looking for a
enter.
footlong, huh?
Oh, hey.
He was going to Subway.
He said it long.
So allegedly, some dudes roll up, beat him up, pour bleach on him, put a noose on him, and say this is MAGA country and
Who
drive
carries
off.
a noose?
Right.
I'm like, so at 2 a.m., some people drive around in cold ass Chicago
Yo,
looking for
right,
somebody to
looking
do
for
that
somebody.
too. With
they picked your
bleach and a
light-skinned
noose. So I'm already skeptical. So I ain't say shit. We ain't say shit on the podcast.
We sure didn't.
Left it alone.
Left it the fuck alone.
A lot of celebrities came to his aid publicly. Lee Daniels. This is terrible.
He's gay as fuck.
This is terrible and Jussie.
This
we
shit, my baby is
stand by
standing the fuck
you.
up.
Jussie, I had to take a moment before I could record Jussie. Because I am with you, Jussie.
I am feeling some type of way.
Everybody was standing for this shit.
It was like hashtag
yes.
justice for Jussie. That's how my mom was like, justice for Jussie.
And then you wait a little bit, and then the story begins to unfold.
It unfolded a lot.
And
It was like
it's-
origami that turned into regular paper.
Fam, it's still unfolding.
That
It was
shit-
like,
well put. I'm sorry.
Right. So
It's like when you take a fitted sheet out of the package.
Yep.
That's it. It's
Yep.
unfolded forever.
it's a wrap. Yeah.
I can never go back to that shape.
Ever.
Never go back to
Comes
that,
out.
to that package shape.
It's done.
So now here we are, a few weeks removed,
Yes.
and what do we know? Come on, give it to me.
Nigga done got arrested.
He got
they
arrested.
Gave $100,000 bail.
Bail.
Wait, he got
100,000.
arrested?
Oh, he's
Yeah,
arrested.
today.
I know that.
He's
Yes.
arrested and the charge is
Lying.
no.
It's
a
like
felony
federal
charge.
because it's tampering with federal.
Because there was mail involved. Right.
And then he said that there was a substance. Right? Did he say?
Yeah, they
Oh, on the-
they threw a liquid on him.
Right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
assumed it was bleach, but
So-
they threw something on him.
And so I can't remember what the charge is. I'll look it up. But also, we also found that the two men were Nigerian, which I hate that they keep throwing in there.
But the guys themselves were like, we are American born, we're citizens.
Exactly. I don't know why they kept saying Nigerian. I'm
know
offended.
what they like to do to us.
Right. So then also,
Fucking Donald Trump Jr. can fucking kick rocks.
that shit was funny. You got to hold that so we can read it.
That shit was funny, I'm not gonna lie.
So also the cops went to Jussie's place. He ate the Subway sandwich still. So they found the wrapper in the trash. And he paid these two gentlemen. Did you guys know that he paid them?
That's what I heard. $3,500.
Yeah.
Did you know the method of payment?
A check.
A goddamn check.
Nigga
check.
wrote
A check.
With all these apps.
A check.
With Cash App, with Bitcoin,
With Snapchat.
Venmo.
Yeah.
Everything.
He could have paid them through
His
Snapchat.
Snapchat, and it would have disappeared.
The man,
He
a
said,
check. Yeah, this is my name. It's
They
good.
would
No,
just-
it's good. You can cash it right away. Yeah, just go ahead. In the
No,
memo, he probably put bleach, noose.
He probably post-dated the fuck out of that shit. Don't cash this shit till Friday.
and the memo line was just going, ass beat.
Now, I saw a thing with Trevor Noah, and he made a very good point. He was like, so he said that these guys screamed out, this is MAGA country, or whatever
Right.
the fuck. But what MAGA supporter is watching Empire?
Thank you. There's nowhere to watching that shit. To new. No,
Because
UGC.
I'm not into MAGA, and I stopped
a
watching
good
Empire
point.
years ago.
Right. I don't watch
still into it.
Empire.
I'm still into it.
Are you? I never
heard it
saw
got,
an episode.
I heard it got better.
I
again.
don't know. It got crazy. You know
got
how they-
crazy
it's
in
like a
season
soap
3.
opera, but I love it, and I don't.
I
like
heard it got better.
Those type of shows.
I gotta
I love
play.
it.
well,
And Star, I like that.
He was charged with one felony count of disorderly
Yes.
conduct for filing a false police report.
So just that one. That's it.
yeah.
all it
So the
says.
one charge, because I mean, he didn't really commit any other crimes outside of that, but it's just a false police report. But he needs to get snuffed. I'm not one for violence.
Again.
But I mean.
So what do we think his point was? Was he covering up his Backpage escapade or
So that's-
publicity stuff?
So that's one.
They're
Nice
saying that
stuff.
he did it to become more relevant. Like his character on the show was dying down, or he was looking for more money, and he figured he'd draw up the
Nah, it's not
the
dying.
turmoil. That's what I read.
Yeah, something to help boost his career because he does sing outside the show. So
Bring more attention to himself.
yeah, so for a little more publicity. And the other issues that I have with it is, after the alleged incident, he went and spoke in front of a
Yeah,
crowd,
quick.
and said, you know,
This is what happened.
this won't stop me from doing this. You know, they beat me and all that shit. I'm the gay Tupac, bitch.
I am the gay.
He said, y'all didn't hear
What's
that?
that even mean?
I don't know. I don't know. He said that. I'm the gay Tupac. He said it. Jussie. He said it, Darren.
Tupac.
Tupac rolling over right now,
Right.
like keep my name out
Right.
your mouth.
Word. So, and I take a huge issue with this because some people are defending, like that side defending, saying, well, he may have lied, but these things do happen in this country.
That's not the point.
That's not the fucking point.
not here.
People get raped in the country, right? Unfortunately.
Yes.
But there are so many people that are false accused. The folks that false accused for rape, I always say they should do some type of jail time. This fool, You're false accusing this type of situation. Now imagine if it was flipped. Imagine if it was a white dude that pretended or paid some black dudes to beat him up, or white dudes to beat him up and say it was black dudes and say it was a hate crime, right? And called him a cracker and shit.
Yeah.
We would be flipping.
Yeah.
We'd be flipping.
Yeah.
I don't care about this dude. I don't watch Empire. Fuck him. Fuck Jussie. Fuck this guy, man. I don't like that shit, because now that sullies the cause, right? People are looking, if there is a hate crime,
Now it's always
it's
automatically going to
bullshit.
be questioned. Yeah.
Because there was somebody that was found in a noose, in, I can't remember what state, but there was a young black man that was hung.
yeah. I remember that.
So now you playing around. Now you playing. You fucking with the cause, putting a noose on your neck and bleach and all. What are you doing? What, for fucking money? Jussie? That's nasty. So you're sullying the cause. People it loses credibility, and you're just trying to get more money.
So he just ruined his career.
He ruined his
Instead
career.
of making it, no one's gonna fuck with him after this.
No, I hope nobody fucks with him after that. Yeah, so I joke about it, but I'm pissed off, because
Chen, what was that?
this is some important shit.
Dramatics.
It's some important shit that we've been fighting for a while.
Right.
And when there's
We as in the gays.
am I gay? Yo. Jen, yo. As a people,
As a humans.
as human beings, and not just black people, for anyone that's been fighting with us, we're trying to make change.
Equality.
Right, and this fool is using this to increase his platform, to increase his base
I don't
for
understand
revenue.
how that was supposed to work, though.
I don't know, because I guess maybe more people will sympathize with him and fuck with him because something terrible happened to
Everybody
him.
knew who he was, though.
I didn't fuck Jussie.
You didn't know who Jussie was?
I don't watch Empire. I never saw an episode. Never saw a whole
I don't
episode.
watch Empire.
That's why Lucius
I
threw him
won't
in the
now.
trash can.
He's the one. He's the one that got
He's
put in the
one-
trash.
He was in the trash
Should have
can.
left his ass there.
That's why Lucius, he's like, I knew you about that fuck shit.
So that's all I got on Jussie, man. I don't know if you got one deep dive
Jussie.
on him. Was it?
Yeah,
His sister's journey.
Not
What?
Yes. There was a whole family was on.
Put your mic.
Oh, his sister's journey.
From what was she?
Was she in Cosby Show?
Cosby Show. His
Which one's
sister's
Journey?
The one with the big hair?
Smollett or whatever.
Yeah,
his
they're all
last
small.
name.
And then they had some other show where it was like all of them.
On the Cosby Show?
Let me think.
I gotta look now.
She was like a niece or
She
something.
was, yeah.
She was somebody.
Yup.
Like a new.
So while you guys are looking that up, we're going to take a minute to say thank you to our listeners for listening to us. Make sure you follow us on social media. On IG, it's PLSTELTHIS. On Twitter, the same handle. On Facebook, is Please Delete This. On YouTube, is Please Delete This. Make sure you listen to...
She was in Roll Bounce,
I guess.
the skating movie.
She said, I guess.
She
I
was
mean, she
on-
hasn't seen it.
And
Her.
then him and
Oh, her!
Yeah.
him and
her.
the rest of their brothers and sisters was in a show. I think it was like Seventh Heaven, the seven of us or something.
They come from the same kin?
They all family. They were all on a TV show together when they was kids.
Oh, that's unfortunate that her brother's a
I don't remember
fuckboy.
him, but I remember them.
Yeah, oh, man.
Also,
Sorry, Darren.
No, it's okay. Also, if
Yep,
you
my
listen
bad.
to us on any one of the streaming platforms we are a part of, like SoundCloud, iTunes, Podcasts, Spotify, Spreaker, Google Play,
Google, nigga.
all them, all
Got
them,
that
all
shit
them.
up in your house, nigga. Don't act up.
Yeah. That's all I had for that. Shout out to our sponsor, Just Right Entertainment.
Yeah.
Shout out to our guest, Michaelle.
Michael.
Ow.
Hey.
Jen, I came across a very stupid question or a stupid idea, and I immediately thought of you, and I had to stop myself from asking in the group chat. But Jen, you like ice cream? We like ice cream here.
I actually
I can't
don't.
eat ice cream.
I actually
It
don't like
ruined
ice
me.
cream.
You don't like ice
Same?
cream?
No, but I'll
It's a
eat
wrap.
it though. So what's
I
the
eat
question?
almond ice cream or coconut.
It's not
We
even
got to
'cause-
talk, because I never had almond
It's
ice
not even
cream.
because of the lactose. I just
You just don't like it?
I think I like ice cream, and then when it comes time to get ice cream, I'm like, I don't want that shit.
Oh, really? Well,
But ask your question.
well, have you guys ever noticed that there's no grape flavored ice cream? I know
No.
you don't care.
It's usually like strawberry, blueberry.
Yeah, but there's never a grape.
What's a grape flavor?
There's rum raisin. Raisins are great.
True.
Wow.
Well, thank you for the.
You're a critical thinker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just thought I
Not
didn't
much
even
of a
think of
smoker,
that
but a
rum
bit of a
raisin.
drinker.
but I'm sitting there like, God, I've never seen like a grape flavored ice cream. I didn't think of the raisin.
But still, you're
But-
right. Because even rum
There's
raisin,
grape
is it,
popsicle, but
is
no
it-
grape ice.
is it raisins in the ice cream or is it raisin flavor?
No, there's actual
Raisins
raisins.
in it.
See,
right.
so you're still on.
So the
something.
flavor.
There's
Because
no-
it's not flavored. It's just.
what is grape flavor?
That's what I was going to ask.
No, but there's grape popsicles.
Yeah.
There's grape now.
But is it grape?
It's
It is
grape
purple.
soda, but is that really grape
Grape
flavor?
soda.
It's just purple.
No.
You say
'Cause
orange?
grapes are
I
just
almost did.
sweet. That's why.
or
People
sour,
go to grape
depending.
or sour, but they don't have.
They don't really have like a distinct
Yeah,
flavor. We
flavor.
know what watermelon tastes like. We know what orange tastes
Strawberry.
like.
But you never say like, oh, this
do.
tastes
Because
like grape.
watermelon juice, like
Tastes nothing like.
watermelon.
Because that's all
And, like,
artificial.
yeah, because like Tropicana has watermelon juice. And I was like, yo, this shit's kind of fire, but it don't taste like watermelon candy.
They made that in the
Whole
lab.
Foods has watermelon
Yeah.
water, which is water. It's the grind and the
go,
watermelon, and
the
so I
natural
drink
shit.
that when I'm
And it
hungover.
doesn't taste like watermelon flavored like Sour Patch or nothing.
That's just
course
like you're eating
It's
a
in the
watermelon.
water.
Yeah. Yeah, which is what the watermelon is.
Right,
you know what
right,
I'm saying?
right.
Yeah, so the other shit's just lab made. But yeah, no, so
That's
there's no
reasonable.
distinct grape flavor. Like if
Yeah.
somebody put a substance in my mouth and I was blindfolded, I may not know that I was eating
You was
the grape.
blindfolded, remember? The blinds, why they wear sunglasses? Back to
What
that.
is she doing? I thought she was gonna land on something.
I was
just
like,
now.
blindfolded. When were you right?
This
This
shit's
is
called
not gonna go well.
blindfolded. Niggas got on sunglasses.
I can't. So I was frightened the other day.
Tell us why.
I'm at work,
Don't tell me why.
and a demographic that has caused a lot of crime in this country over the years.
Whites.
Here we go.
Yeah, Jen, say it again.
White people.
Is it
Come
whites?
on now. Y'all know.
I like white people, but
Blondes.
y'all do a lot of violent
We
shit.
call them blends.
Yeah, I was scared, yo. So I'm sitting there minding my own business working, right? I work in the office. So I'm typing away, whatever, doing my little boring Excel shit. And gentleman walks up to his desk, throws his notebook, takes his
Like
badge
an
off
axe?
his takes his badge off his neck, throws it, boom, slams the cabinet door. Sick of this shit. Walks away. This is in a full office. I said, yo, we're all about to die. Now, if it was anyone else, I would have said, yo, somebody stole his lunch, somebody, whatever. But because it was a white man, and the term go postal happened because of a post office worker that went crazy who happened to be white. I was scared. I was scared for like 30 seconds, and then I laughed. But the fact that I had that kind of fear because
Yeah,
it was a
it's
white
real.
man.
Progress.
It's progress. What kind of progress is Oh, so we guys, instead of them fearing us,
We should have been, yeah.
that's a fact, actually.
The
That's
same
a
way
fact.
they clutch their purse close. I'm scared when y'all mad because y'all
real
blowing
talk,
something
'cause
up.
If, like, once again, I'm gonna preface. I'm cool with white people.
Of course, me too.
we
But
all
when I
are.
see like a group of teenage white kids on skateboards come by my car, I lock the fucking doors,
As you should.
as I should,
Yeah.
cause they quick. They quick to switch up. Woo!
Yo, that yell?
You hear that? Woo! You know,
I'm nervous. I'm
shit's gonna
nervous.
pop off.
Because if I'm not wooing with y'all, I'm nervous. Are you wooing at me?
So my Camry is getting locked the fuck up.
Darren,
Woo!
you're like, what, one of 3% black folks that work in your building? You get nervous sometimes? You used to be mad at
Actually, I used to get. So there was one guy I used to work with. He is very like monotone. He's very like he is. It reminds me of this other guy at Cox. So this guy at my job doesn't work there no more. But he was that like the nicest guy, but like kind of a little slow. So he was like, you would hear him on the phone conversation, and he'd be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. No, I apologize that you put your password in wrong." Like, and he really meant that.
Condescending,
Like,
like-
yeah. No,
But he,
no,
not
really meant
intentionally
it.
condescending, but he meant it.
He really meant like like somebody will call and be like, "Yo, I'm locked out of dumb shit." Da da da. And he'd be like, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me see what I could do. I'm sorry." And then if he had to ask for help, he'd come to you. "Hey, Darren, listen, I'm really sorry to bother you." Like he was like really that like we never heard a bad word out of this guy, and we work with fucking idiots. So, you know, it's natural. You on the phone, you talk to stupid people. You got to vent. As soon as they hit the phone, boom, yo, this guy is a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Like, what a fucking idiot. Not this guy, Mike. So I kept playing around one day like, yo, he's going to be the one to shoot up the job.
boy.
He's going to come and shoot up the job. So one day he got upset. And his upset, we knew it was so out of character for him. And it was like a very like minuscule thing. Like he hung the phone. He was like, and I was like, yo, I said it. I like typed to my friend G. I was like, he's gonna kill all of us. he's going to kill all of us, right? And they kind of joked around with him, like, "Hey, Mike, you all right? That was a hard sigh you took." And he's like, "You know, this guy was just a fucking idiot." And I was like, he's gonna wow. If he walks out, I'm walking out right behind him, and I'm gonna dip to the left when he goes to the right. Right? Luckily, he didn't.
You
do
gonna
anything.
pop the trunk on your
Yo, but it's true that for the white people, they look so. I hate the stereotype this way, but the more normal and the more average and they look, the scarier I feel like they become.
Yeah.
The guy at Cox, I don't know if you remember, he was taken away. Like the FBI came in and took him out.
They came in guns drawn.
The nicest guy.
Shotguns
the
out.
whole place. Everything. Hey, Dave, how you doing? Good. Good. It's good to see you.
Oh, him. It happened twice. Yeah.
Oh, it happened twice.
Yeah, it happened 2 different dudes. Him was for the computer shit.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead.
They
Go
wa-
ahead.
so,
Him was for the computer shit.
Nicest guy. I can tell you his name. I can tell you every conversation I had with him. Nicest guy. Asked him for help. He come over and help. Nicest person in the world.
Not the world.
He never went. You never heard him really laugh too loud, but he just like kept it like right at the surface.
Yep.
And then one day, I seen like 2 FBI people come in, and then what the fuck was all that? And then they all disappeared. And then I just remember seeing his desk was mad empty.
They took the computer.
They took the computer. They took everything, and he was just gone. I never said anything about it. Nobody ever said anything about it. Like a couple weeks later, I'm like, yo, where's Dave? I haven't seen Dave in a minute. Yeah, they took him. They found like 6 million counts of child pornography.
I was just gonna say child porn being funny.
Yo.
Yeah, legit. Yeah. And then the other white gentleman, I guess he was having a conversation with someone in the
Same
cafeteria.
company?
Same company. And he was having an issue with his child's mother. And I think he said something along the lines of, I just want to kill her.
Yo.
Okay. The scared white woman that he said it to went and told somebody in security. I think they called and let the state know. So here I am working, and I saw state troopers come through. One dude had a shotgun out.
Yo.
Creeping through straight to his desk. Get on the fucking floor.
Whoa. At work.
Excuse
Son,
me.
I would have
Exciting day.
Yo, I was shook. Took him out. Never saw him again.
Thinking it's you, knowing you didn't do that, but you
Knowing
like, they
you ain't
coming
this
for me.
shit.
Is that for me?
Knowing you ain't this shit. Yo, I didn't mean to go on the website. I wasn't trying to
yo.
listen to Pandora at work. I know I'm not supposed
I know they said I'm not supposed to,
It's
but
just
then
long days.
it's boring. It's
I
just
just want to hear
boring.
some Ja Rule statements. Now the funny thing is today I made an inappropriate joke at work, but everybody laughed, so I was like, all right. It was like that
So you were
nervous
saying-
white laugh. So I was like, whatever. So it's my boss, he's general manager. He's white. He wears a lot of earth tones. I ain't called him out for it once. I was like, all you wear is earth tones: olive green, tan, brown, shit. So he always says something about it. So he looked at a shoe I brought in. I was like, oh, this new shoe just came in, it's black and white. He's like, oh, I don't know if that's worth sleeping on the couch for. I'm like, well, we have the same thing coming in red and white, so you should wait till the red one comes in, and then when you see, you can decide. And he's like, well, red-headed people ain't supposed to wear red shoes. I was like, I know. That's why I don't wear no black shoes.
You're dumb.
Yo, you're an
And
idiot.
him and the other white people, they all like laugh mad hard. But they laugh mad hard. I'm just like,
Oh, Genevieve.
oh, she's so funny. And I'm like, I'm not gonna get mad because the shit was funny.
But why y'all laughing?
Why you laughing so hard?
Y'all laughing a little bit too hard. I mad because I have black hair. Fuck you laughing at. Yeah,
So wait, have you in your travels in the world, have you ever experienced like a scary white people moment?
No, white people love me.
I bet they
do.
do.
They
I
think
bet
I'm
they
so
do.
exotic.
Yeah.
I'm
Somebody else
so
has that same
friendly. They
situation.
treat- all my racism and stuff about my dark skin were from black people. White people, I thought racism was a myth. I moved to Rhode Island and I was around with Don King, all these brothers, and they were telling me white people this. I used to be like, it's y'all. They're so nice. I realized they're not. But I thought that for a while. Nah, white people, I spent time in Paris. I've been in Venezuela. White people, you're so exotic. Where are you from?
Interesting. We gotta do better.
It's
people.
funny. It's so funny how that comes up. Can I lead into something else?
Yeah.
I feel like I heard this on a radio or something today. There was a little thing where Serena White
Serena Williams.
made a comment that white men treat black women better than black men.
And who
treat
said
black
this?
women. So-
Serena Williams, the tennis
I said white.
champ.
Sorry,
You did.
I did.
But I see why you did that.
Because she's with the whites.
Oh,
So she
Serena
said
White.
that
She
white
said
men
that
treat
white men treat black women better than black men treat black women. And you kind of led into that point. What do you, as black women, I look to both of you, think of this?
Jen never likes to answer these questions.
I'll answer. That's
Thank
a
you.
dumb
Thank you.
general ass
I
statement.
hate
You can't make
generalizations.
statements
Thank
like
you.
that.
You can't.
Okay.
We know people of all colors. We know assholes in all colors. We
Thank
know
you.
perverts in all colors.
Right.
That's a dumbass statement.
Robin
She
cheated
probably
on
didn't
Paula
even say-
Patton.
Right.
Ooh,
She
not
probably
Paula.
said something similar to that. I didn't read the article. I
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
it. It's trending. And they probably ran with it. I could be wrong. Maybe
Oh
she
yeah,
did say it.
maybe they take it out of context. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm
I'd have
just
to
taking
read
out
But
of
it
that's
context.
before.
dumb. I've
Yeah.
dated all guys, and assholes are assholes. That's dumb. Brothers are so dope. I hate when we do that shit and try to bring black men down by
Come
us.
on now.
She could have said that in so many ways.
Maybe
You're
said, like,
basically
I-
saying black men are whack.
Yeah, in
Right.
my experience, white man or my white husband is treating me better than my black.
Well, her
Oh, why
white
does she-
husband is rich as
Oh,
fuck.
in her experience.
In her experience,
Maybe that's
her
what she
white
said.
husband is
You know.
rich
Right.
as fuck.
I
What
don't
he
think
own?
that is what they
And
said.
even then, why does it have to come down to a color? Like, because she could have, just like Michaelle said.
Oh my
she,
God, you say it so good.
Hey.
You mess up her name from
Settle
here on
down.
out. You mess up her
You
name.
call
from
her
here.
Michelle now. You call her Michelle right fucking now.
You cannot say her name correctly for the rest
Matter
of
of
the
fact,
night.
say
man.
Michael. Just to piss her off.
Call her Michael.
Yeah, so Mike, right? So, no, so she could have easily have dated a scumbag white dude. You know what I'm saying? So
There's some of those out here.
exactly. So that type of generalization is dangerous. Hopefully she didn't say it. But and then it's discouraging to black men because there's some brothers who won't date black women who see that shit and will use that and weaponize it, right? And say that's why I don't fuck with y'all.
Ooh, that's a whole different.
You know what I'm saying?
tangent.
Like, we
I
do
wasn't
this
even
to
ready
each
for
other.
that.
Come
We're
on.
our
Ready
own
for
worst
that.
enemies. I was gonna say that.
Yeah, like
I
come
wasn't
on.
ready for that.
How
That was
often?
deep.
How often do we see a white dude talking about all these white women dating black dudes? We don't.
Imagine.
Nah, they don't.
They don't say
And
shit.
they should though.
But why? I mean,
I mean,
in
I'm just
theory,
saying,
in theory, yeah.
Yes, they really shouldn't. But
Nah, what do you mean they should? They've been killing us for that for years. They've
Right.
been saying that
That's what
shit
I'm saying.
non-verbally.
That's true.
what
That
I'm
is true.
saying.
Actually,
So
yeah.
like, technically, because black dudes do it all the time to black females, white dudes should be saying, "Oh, these white chicks out here dating all these black dudes, making all these mixed ass babies."
Nah, they know why.
But they don't.
That eggplant. They know why they dating y'all.
I mean, but they won't say that.
They don't say
And they
anything.
could. They could be like, "Oh, these black dudes, they have big ass dicks," but they don't. So why is it black dudes out here talking all crazy? Same thing.
Right.
Why do black women do the same shit, talk all crazy?
Right.
Oh, these black dudes out here with all these white chicks. Well, what is it about you that makes a dude not want to be with you? Fuck
Right.
your color. What is it that makes a dude be like, you know what? She's a little difficult.
Right. Let's celebrate the black couples. Like, why are you highlighting those other ones? Look at Hov and B. Look at President Obama. Look at what's the dude from
Look
the
at
show
your
that
mama.
everybody watches? Yeah, your black mama and your black ass daddy.
I mean?
You know what I'm saying? And the
and
from
Claddy.
This Is Us.
right.
That black dude, he has
I
a
don't
black
watch
wife.
This Is Us.
Me neither, but I be seeing pictures of them and they look
yeah.
happy.
Sterling
God
K.
bless.
Brown.
There you go.
Something like that.
Yeah, like there's so many powerful black couples that you could use as a
Will
as
and
a,
Jada.
As Will and goddamn
There's
Jada.
a show running around right now. It's a
Not
Black
running
Love on the OWN
Oh
network.
yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but I heard a
Yeah.
few people I follow on Instagram are on it.
Yeah, it's I
Few
watched
dope
a
couples,
couple of is like one of the Maury sisters and her husband.
Oh,
and
Tia,
Tia,
Tamara.
I
One of
think.
them, yeah.
Yeah, one of them
Oh,
has
that's what
a
you said, say?
Maury.
Maori.
I
said
just hear
more.
more like the COVID.
Oh, like the show.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
Maori.
Maori, sorry,
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah, it's a very. I watched one episode and it was really really good. It kind of, to me, it's like Black Love, and it kind of expounds on it.
Yeah, come on now. Expound your toes.
Yes.
Yeah, but there's so many examples. Why are we tearing
Yes.
each other down? Let's
Yes.
uplift, man. It's just trash.
Uplift, like
Yeah,
my
I hope so.
titties.
What time is it, Darren? Are we good on time? We leaving?
Yeah, we
This
can.
chick.
Yeah.
Your fancy
Yeah.
watch. What time is it with your
Hey,
fancy
hey,
for
watch?
real though.
I haven't really worked out the kinks.
Shout out
yet.
to the
You
wife,
don't know how
man.
to use it yet.
That's
I
just
know.
fire though, man.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
love
good
it. It would, and the what I said or the compromise was, since I have the watch now, what I'm going to try to do is when I get home, put my phone down in the room and just have my phone.
Because you can see the call if
and
it's
just in
important.
case it's
right
something.
there.
Yeah, and I'll try not to be on my phone. And
Tight.
she was like, I love you so much.
Aww.
It's my wife, man. I love
Come
my
on,
wife.
cuz.
Y'all.
Stop it.
Shit.
Tell me more. Go ahead.
I knew them. Okay, we worked at Cuban Revolution together,
Uh-huh.
and I knew them when they were like dating.
Hey.
Yeah.
And they were like, they loved each other, but they were so chill. They weren't like corny, like all in each other's faces or trying to dress up. Like they would just chill.
Mm-hmm.
And you could tell, and girls would hit on him and shit. And she
Oh.
would, and she would just be like chill,
Yeah.
like that's
Yeah. Actually, I
like she wouldn't
remember-
even.
a friend of yours.
Yep.
Oh.
And she
hit
would
on
just
me in
be
front of her.
like,
She was like, "Yeah, go home with
she's
her."
like, whatever.
I was like,
I've
"Can I-
always loved his wife. Yo.
Can I
She's
really go
dope.
home with her though?
Nah, she didn't mean it, but
No,
you
she
know,
didn't
she
mean
was
that.
just saying
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit.
And
So I love that y'all are married with 2 kids. I just want to
Hey.
record.
And then we love her. Like, so super empowering just to see, like, if you follow her on Instagram or on Facebook and you see her post, she's always posted something like impactful.
Right,
Whether
right.
it's somebody hitting on her for no good reason, somebody saying that she don't look Haitian and she's like, what Haitian supposed to look like?
People
Or
say shit like
yo, she's dumb shit.
Haitians think I'm African. I go to Haiti, like, where you from? Cameroon? You from? Da-da-da. They don't even think I'm Haitian.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Right. And then there's the post where she puts up about just like her energy, her dark skin. Like, I feel like you're so like empowering and positive. Like, before I came down, Clarabelle said, make sure you have her talk about how empowering it is to have black skin, like our skin, for my daughters. You know what I mean? And that's something that you can, like, again, follow.
but the daughters can't listen to the podcast, so
I mean, I'll cut
absolutely
out
not.
this little
They're
snippet
banned.
part. I'll cut out like this 3-minute
Right.
segment. Listen to this and live by it. But it's true. I remember you posted something about the 2 girls that you met in Haiti on the beach or something like that. Yeah, tell us.
These little black girls, beautiful. They look like they could be our daughters. These beautiful, and they were twins. These 2 little twins. I didn't notice them. We high. We by the pool in Haiti and stuff. And the sister walks by and she was like, she said something in English. I realized she's Haitian American. And real quick, talk to her. And these little kids are running around the pool, but I don't have kids. I don't pay attention to kids. So I'm not paying attention to them. But then I go back to my seat. I start playing with the yo-yo. And this little boy runs up to me, like little light-skinned boys. And then this cute little dark-skinned girl walks back with her mom. And I'm like, oh, my God, you're so beautiful. And she keeps walking, and her mom stops her. And her mom goes, did you hear her? Automatically, my little PTSD dark-skin issue self goes, something's up with that. The mom made sure she heard what I said, and she comes back. I was like, you're so beautiful. She's like, thank you. And she walks by. I didn't realize it was 2 of them. It was twins. They look like my kids.
Wow.
And they come back again because I'm playing with the yo-yo, and they all just jump around me and sit on me. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm tipsy by then, so it's cool. And the mom was like, she's been watching you the whole time.
Wow.
She's been wanting to come over here and talk to you. So I'm like, fuck, sober up, social responsibility. So I start talking to them. Those little girls sat with me for like 40 minutes. I needed to smoke. I was like, Mom, take your kids, I'm coming back. But I talked to them. I talked about names people call them, and I kept looking at them, and I said, look at our skin. And I put my arm next to them. I was like, isn't it beautiful? We look like chocolate. I just kept saying, I don't know why I kept doing that, but
You're
I felt
high.
like
It's
I
okay,
had
though.
to. And I left to go smoke. I was gone for like 20 minutes. I came back. The mom's there with the bag by the steps. The mom's like, thank God you're here. They would not leave till they said bye to you.
Wow.
Those little girls waited for me, and I hugged all 3 of them, and I took their hand. I said, let's make a pact. I was like, no matter what anybody ever tells you, just remember that you're beautiful, and your dark skin is magic, and it's beautiful, and the world's going to sometimes make you feel bad for it, but it's okay. Just remember that you promised. They were like, okay, and I hugged them.
Feel that right
The
there.
next day, we drive 5 hours to another town. I get into the hotel. There's a painting on the wall of those exact 2 little girls. That
No
painting
way.
looked like those fucking little girls.
Are you serious?
I was like, universe, you told me I need to have kids. You told me I need to, this is my calling.
Yo.
It was deep.
Dope. You
I
see?
felt that just now.
Right.
I felt
Right.
that. Oh,
and,
my
and
goodness.
I feel like this is the message that this is why we celebrate Black History Month, because we don't have messages like this that go out to our kids. And that's
I
what
didn't
is
have that.
needed.
We didn't
Yeah,
have. We're
didn't have
pretty
that.
much dark skinned. Did we have that shit? If y'all are close to my age,
Nope.
we didn't have
African booty
that.
scratcher this
Oh,
and
that
that.
bullshit.
I grew up with that
Yeah.
stuff, girl.
Yeah.
I didn't have that. So
So no, we ask as an adult, is it important for us to celebrate it? And it's yes, because we don't have a lot of shows that celebrate Black love. We don't have a lot of things that lift us up in our brown skin and our dark skin and our
Fucking
black
Cosby.
hair.
real quick, if y'all notice, Hulu or Netflix had for Black History Month, they have black. It's called Black something.
It's like with
Our
movies and
shows,
stuff like that. Yeah.
I clicked on it just to see. I was curious to see what we have.
Not
It
much.
was a lot of like comedians, comedy stuff, Medea type
Nah,
stuff.
nah.
There wasn't a lot of like
There's
substance.
positive
of-
things. Here we
Fuck
go.
Tyler Perry, Medea.
Go ahead.
That's just how I always felt about it. I'm like,
I
why
really
are we doing
like
this
it.
whole Medea bullshit?
Yeah, I ain't
So
fucking with it.
apparently Tyler Perry is retiring Medea.
Killing her off. Yeah.
Killing the fuck off.
Yep.
I'm like, first of all, why did we need 11 Medea movies to begin with?
Money.
Why?
Money.
money.
Yeah.
Right. So now his excuse or his reasoning is he's killing her off because he's turning 50. And he can't imagine being Medea's age playing Medea.
That's his reason?
That's his fucking reason.
That's out of all the reasons.
Of all the reasons. Of all the reasons. You don't want to be Medea's age playing Medea? That's the fucking time you should be playing Medea because you're her fucking age.
Yeah, whatever. As long
So
as
at
it stops.
45 it was cool, but when you turn 50 it was
As
about
long as it stops.
Yeah, as long as it stops, because I ain't fucking with it.
the
Like,
fact that I was like, why is there a Medea makes a funeral, whatever the fuck it's called?
to kill her off.
So somebody must be watching these movies.
Somebody's
because-
watching
The
these
plays,
movies.
keep
people go to
coming
the plays.
out.
I know a few people who were looking forward to watching Boo Medea Halloween 2.
Yo,
I said,
that's the one I
why?
really
I
got
was
me.
gonna say I caught one of them on Netflix, which was good.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Which
it
one?
was good. I don't watch them. I can't remember. I was bored. I do background shows when I'm writing or editing or
Yeah.
whatever, and I put it on, and it actually was funny.
The
But I'm
one-
not a fan of them.
There's one with Taraji that was good.
I could
Only
do
one?
all by myself.
Right,
something like
but it's not the star. Medea's not the star
I
of
think
it.
it's that one I'm
Yeah.
talking
I've
about.
seen one Tyler Perry movie, but it was for color girls.
Okay. Yeah.
That was I seen it in the theater. I was like, this is kind of wild.
Read the book. The book's amazing. I have 2 copies if you want one.
Oh.
Okay.
So, it was kind of wild, but I was like, all right. They had the light skinned dude dropping the babies out the windows. Cool,
Oh,
whatever.
fuck.
You know, it was Micah Ealy. You know.
Why do they always make? Anyways.
Yeah. So what I've heard.
Yeah,
is
he
that-
hates men, yo.
What I've heard is don't talk about Micah Ealy.
No.
He
Tyler
followed
Perry
a book
hates
that
men.
created. He didn't
Ah,
make
he
him
didn't-
drop it. He
okay,
followed
okay.
a script that already existed.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm about to say.
So what I've heard is that in Medea movies, usually the light skinned dude is the good guy, air quotes, and the dark skinned guy is the black bad
Why
guy.
did I get married? We saw that.
I
yeah.
haven't seen any, so I can't
I was
attest to
gonna
it.
ask you that.
But that's what I've just heard.
In some, yeah.
You know, but for Color Girls, it was a good movie. It's just at the end, it just kind of got like, whoa, shit, okay, all that though. But yeah, it's only Tyler Perry movie I've personally seen. Medea movies are just not my thing.
Yeah.
But
No.
he's finally done with that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he's too old.
And you know, it turned into something. He was able to create his own production
He got
company
his
and all this
money.
thing.
We not
He
mad
got
at
that
him.
There's a
coin.
lot of money circulating
Yeah, get that coin.
within
We're
us
not
from
mad at
that.
him.
Yeah,
He made
but
jobs and stuff.
yeah, but I'm cool on those movies. Though.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Big Mama's house is
Well,
already
folks.
a thing.
Come on now.
I think it's about that time.
We there? Hey, this was one of my favorite episodes already.
Yeah.
Not even friend.
Hey, thank you very much to Marie
My nigga
Michaelle.
Mike, thanks for coming through, yo. Yo, Mike, my nigga. Yo, thanks for coming through, yo.
Amazing.
Yo, amazing.
No, but really, thank you very much for stopping by and blessing the
Anytime.
show. We appreciate the love, and make sure you tell the people where they could find you on Instagram.
And y'all are dope. Yeah, I haven't laughed like this in a minute. I just want to say y'all are dope. Just go to my website, www.mmichaell.com,
Yes.
or Google Marie Michaelle, and
Yes.
all my shit comes up.
That's
And are
Marie
you
with
cool
no
if
R.
are you cool if people like send you messages to inquire about like your book?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
your
I'm very
journey and all
open.
that
I'm
stuff?
friendly.
Okay.
I talk to everybody.
Yeah, so hit her up, reach out. Don't be shy, people. Creators,
yes.
don't be shy.
Yes, yes. Don't forget, we are going to the movies on March 22nd.
Ooh, I definitely forgot.
We're gonna go see Us. We should be releasing the details on how you and your loved one could join us at the movies.
Pitch
on the
that shit,
22nd.
Darren.
Yes. So stay tuned for that. Don't
like a
forget, we
softball
also, yeah. Oh,
Underhand.
also don't forget we have a live recording, recording of our show. Coming in April.
At some point, we don't know. Yeah, we'll
we're
see
still
when it's
working on it.
nicer out.
Yeah. Bim, the ladies are leaving us.
So we got. Oh, do we have to like close with them or?
I don't know. I guess we can close.
Stall a little bit.
Yeah. We talk
Yeah.
about nasty guy stuff.
That's a nasty guy.
I'm excited about our recent.
Nope,
Yeah, I
nope,
know.
no,
I know.
no,
I'm
no,
not
nope.
gonna say it, but
Don't say
a
it.
recent
Yeah.
enlightening thing.
I'm glad that you did what you had to do,
Yes.
beloved.
Yes.
It's gonna be tight. We need the fellowship. That's what
Yes.
it's about.
We need to fellowship.
What you say?
Huh?
Don't fall.
Don't fall.
Y'all know I'm clumsy.
Yeah, no. It's important though. It's important for
important?
our growth.
Guy time.
Male fellowship.
Oh, should I leave?
No.
that's all right.
That's
I'm a
it's-
boy.
Jen, she's
all right. So we can close.
yeah. We can close.
I want to say rest in peace to Lorraine. Lorraine.
Who?
Cancer sucks. She used to work at Cox Communications.
Oh,
Remember, she
no.
passed from
Who?
cancer. Lorraine. You remember
The
Lorraine?
old lady.
Yeah,
The one
man.
that sat next to me.
Wait, no.
Walker. Lorraine Walker? No.
No.
Okay.
No. No, she's Liberian. She's Liberian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I was about to...
Yeah, no, different.
no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, man.
Rest in peace.
Barclay, Lorraine Barclay.
Oh, maybe let's see her.
Yeah,
Rest in
she had
peace.
a
That's
daughter. Yeah, so
And
rest in
Karl
peace.
Lagerfeld.
Who?
Karl Lagerfeld.
From the soap operas. No?
The designer.
Oh, the designer. Yeah. He passed.
And happy birthday to Rihanna.
Yes, happy birthday, Queen.
Happy
Riri.
birthday to... happy related to your
Oh yes,
fiance.
yes.
Yes,
Happy
Katrina.
belated. According to her, it's her birthday until the end of March or some shit.
Yeah, I
don't
hear
know.
that
I did my
shit all
duties
in
on
October.
Yeah, whatever.
You know what October 1st is?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not like,
Hey.
I'm doing that for July.
Oh.
Fuck that. The whole month of July, I'm celebrating.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Will you be by
So
yourself?
we buy classics the whole month.
A different color for the whole month.
I keep seeing ads for classics.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
Google's listening.
Yeah, true. I have to tell you guys, my son in this Google, man,
He
is
loves
the greatest thing in the
It's
world.
dope.
Greatest thing in the world. So, doodle.
And it's important for him to be on the cutting edge of technology because as he gets older, the shit's only gonna get nuttier.
Yes,
So
yes.
you gotta know the shit.
Yes.
Be comfortable. It's like the remote now.
What
Just
am I
talk to
doing?
your shit.
Anything else?
Any parting
shout-outs?
Wait a minute, I gotta look at my text messages to make sure. Hold
Oh
on.
God, because you text yourself.
I
That's
text
right.
myself. That's how he
I
talks
don't
to
have
me.
any shout out to Michaelle for obviously
Yes.
joining us.
Thank you.
We'll definitely put up your information on social media. Make sure you follow and listen and share. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything coming up this
Yeah.
weekend?
This weekend. Wow, that's true. Not that I could think of. No.
Oh, okay.
Yo, I was looking up different school names in Providence because I was like, you know, who are these people that we've named all these schools after? Like
Uh-huh.
Nathaniel Green and Samuel
Stuart
Bridgham and shit
Gilbert,
like that.
Gilbert Stuart.
You know what I mean? So Bridgham was the first mayor of Providence.
Oh, I didn't know that.
See, I know you didn't know that.
Look
That's
at you
my
just doing research.
I mean, I was on the Googs. Now, it reminded me of when I was a kid. I went to this elementary school called Edmund W. Flynn Model Elementary School.
Is it still a thing?
No, they knocked that bitch down.
Oh.
Whatever.
You said.
I'm sad, motherfucker. It's just dirt now. But I remember when I was in school, because I was asked many questions, but at the same time, I don't ask no questions. I remember asking my teacher, what does the W stand for in Edmund W. Flynn?
Mhm.
And she was like, I don't know. I'm going to find out. That bitch never found out. And then I tried to Google it recently, like, yo, who the fuck is Edmund W. Flynn? And nothing comes up.
Interesting.
They made that shit up, B. I don't give a fuck what you say. That's not
No.
a person.
What state you went to high school?
I was in Providence.
Because we had a Mayor Flynn in Boston. I wonder if they were related.
All kinds of different Flynn's came up.
But not yours.
All the Flynns.
Edward
Oh, not yours.
Oliver Butters.
Edward Flynn came up. Edmund, different letter Flynn's came up, but Edmund W. Flynn,
Nah.
nothing.
Nah, B.
That shit's made the fuck up because she never came back with an answer. She was like, no one's ever asked me that. So yeah.
Should I say something about it?
No, nigga, damn, y'all on the mic ask that shit. So shout out to Edmund W. Flynn, whoever the fuck
Whoever
you
you
are. Shout out to Bridget being the first mayor of Providence. Shout out to CNC being the best mayor of Providence. You all
Word.
dead as
Word
shit.
She made
life.
me stay here, man.
Word life.
Stay there,
Is shout out
See,
to
and-
Cicilline once again.
And the
who was a-
party didn't matter that he was Republican. It mattered he took care of the city.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Yes, he was
I didn't
He
even
was
know
Republican.
that.
Yeah.
We just loved him.
Yeah, he took care of the
He
city.
put the potato heads up. We just
Yeah.
loved him.
He took care of the city.
Shout out to Cicilline, who was also mayor, who's now in Congress, out here causing fucking ruckus. Good for you. Do that shit.
Word.
The president gotta know.
Trash ass.
Rhode
motherfucker.
Islanders ain't out here for that bullshit.
Yeah. I wonder if he blocked him. You think he blocked him?
Not yet.
Nah.
Nah, you probably can't block congressman. It's probably
Yeah, it's not presidential. Yeah.
Because like I
Because he's
just
been
found
doing
out,
mad presidential shit
You
throughout
right.
his campaign.
I
You're
found
right.
out that he can't delete tweets no more because
Oh.
it's technically considered public record.
Was he deleting?
Apparently before he was, but he can't because it's public. That's why when he misspells stuff, everybody's like, "Yo, he's leaving it up there." He just can't.
So you know, after a president leaves office, they end up opening some
A
type
new
of
Twitter account.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the shit that this president leaves behind.
I saw a lot of people put up, "Oh, I'm not celebrating President's Day until we get a president."
You're still not going to work. You're not going to go to work. Just sit there and
I went to
work.
work.
Like,
Actually, you know what? I lied. I called out.
Oh well, yeah.
That's different.
I took
had
the
to
day
use
off.
it.
And how do you really celebrate President's Day?
Right.
You drink Presidente?
Right.
Hey, El Presidente.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I think that's it. Thank
Yeah,
you
we
again to
square.
Michaelle for joining us.
Yes, thank you. This is
Thank
awesome.
you.
This is awesome.
Mai.
Thanks for the gems.
Say it right.
Marie.
You have to skip over that R when you say it.
Marie. So it's just all vowels and
All vowels.
No,
to the
because when I
M.
do it, I still feel the R. Marie.
It's there. It's a little
It's
bit.
there.
I'm not gonna
We
try
do
it.
our R's
but-
with a W.
Yeah.
Mai.
Oh, believe me, I know. It's
Oh, you
one of
know?
my biggest pains in life. Thanks
The
to these
W?
two.
You have gums like me.
What's that mean?
You know what's funny?
We have violet gums. It's
Violet?
it's a sign of beauty in my country.
It's a pigment thing.
Violet.
Right?
You know what's funny?
Oh, no, well, no, my dad's dark as heck and his is all pink.
Really?
So I don't
Oh,
think
shit.
so.
Yeah, because when I worked in one of the stores that I worked in,
Trying to end
and
the
these,
show.
these I think they were like East African ladies. They came in and they made a comment about it. They were like, "Oh, your gums are so beautiful,"
Yeah.
and I was like, "What?" They're like, "You're so dark. Your gums are so beautiful." I was like, "Okay."
That's
It's
dope.
funny that the shit that other countries find beautiful that you're like, huh?
Americans used to call me black gums. Black
Right.
gums.
Yeah,
black
yeah, like,
gums.
Right,
oh,
because-
so
And,
nasty.
but they were like, that means your gums are healthy because they're not bleeding. Because if your gums are red, that means they're inflamed and they're bleeding and they're not healthy.
When I'm Haiti, I be like this.
Hey, show that shit.
Greetings.
All
not that
32.
bad.
How many teeth we got? 32?
32.
Yeah, all 32. Show them shit.
No, man.
Yeah, I like that. That's pretty. Yay.
Oh, I'm jealous now. I don't
You
got the
should be.
gums. Aw.
Well, listen, I was just telling somebody I'm lucky I got straight teeth.
Facts.
I mean, I ain't
Let's
go
go.
to
Yeah,
dental.
wrap it up, man. Let's
I ain't
go.
go to
Guys,
dental. It's
Thanks
30.
for tuning
Yeah,
in.
thank you.
Fuck
We'll talk to
you.
you next week. Yeah.
Peace.
That was tight.
That's what he said.
Shout out.
Kegels.
But he says it every time, though.